Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. The guy will be starting soon. So in between then and now, I'll be starting up. Did I see View Rising? I meant Vampire Survivors. Yeah. Not sure if the title is right. Is the title right? Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, Vampire Survivors. And then we'll be switching out to Elden Ring a little bit later on. So thank you again for hanging out with me. Appreciate you. Let's get this started. Once the guy starts, actually, I think I think the off will start already. No, not yet. 7 minutes. Okay. So in 7 minutes, I'm gonna hear Rawfill's start, and once we hear Rawfill's music, we'll just switch over to the other overlay. So this game is really awesome, but holy Jesus, does it freaking cross your eyes at some points when it gets like super hectic. So going to try to avoid that today. I'm only gonna play a couple hours instead of 3 or 4. So Kadra. Sodic Bloob at Blade Crossbow. Either of the or the other two guys actually have. Oh, she does. Oh, fuck. I need to find the Sonic Bloom first, I guess. Alright, let's go leads. Defeat the metal alien. Let's get to it. Hoorah! Classic Contra Tunes, man. Where it's at. I wish you could actually see that terrain on the map, but better than nothing. Keeps it the good. chicken. Avoid getting locked into a goddamn corner. That's gonna be good. Maybe not that good. Am I stuck with weapons because I picked the... I think I might be stuck with weapons. Yep. You hear that? I hear that. Let's do it. I'm gonna give a big ups to Mr. Raw. Going. This dude. This dude. God. The pig has spoken. Okay. So while that happens, I'm going to keep playing. If you ever find yourself sounding like Mr. Darksyde Fail here, you should reevaluate your life. Because that's actually toxic. Imagine if somebody came in here and was like, hey man, sorry I missed the stream, I was busy with something. I'm like, dude, nobody gives a shit about what you were fucking doing. You know? Nobody needs to know. It's not important. Fuck you. Hey, that's Sonic Boom, that's what I need. I'm not gonna be able to upgrade it now. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, this rung is a bonk though. The run is bonk, brothers. Maybe not. Well, yeah, it is. Damn it. Take me. Take me again. Free. Okay, how many revives do I have? Like 10? Okay. Guess we know that's gonna work. We just have to wait for this, the bloom, whatever. The fuck? Are they all short? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, I think it's just... I think it just says what the objective of the map is. Hey Batman, how are you, man? I'm good. Just hanging in there. What about you, dude? I did not take the right thing. That's great. Holy shit. That sucks. Is it just like a power outage, or is it planned work? That fucking sucks. I'm playing V Rising. Or Vampire Survivors. Sorry. I always get the two names confused. I'm playing this and I'm probably gonna switch to some Elden Ring later on. I just want to see what the cope cast is gonna be like today. I'm not sticking around for the gameplay because it's Wukong and his Wukong gameplay is just ass. I've never seen anybody complain so much about a game they claim to love. It's baffling. I like this game. I just want to evolve the boom weapon or whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck you, you're just teasing me, you asshole. I can't aim up, you bitch. Okay, now they're really just rubbing it in. It's all clear, boys. You can't shoot us down. Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Man, this stream is really rough today. What's going on? What is going on? I'm not sure if that's Phil's side or if that's Raw Phil's side that's doing it. It's hard to tell with these things, being a restreamer. Worse, restreaming a restream. They're gonna go down one day. One of these days. So I do a decent amount of direct damage, but anything else? The actual music is raw fill. If you wanna stab yourself in the brain with an ice pick, you can go over on the actual Phil restream and listen to the fucking shit that he has going on right now. He calls it music. I would argue that is not music. But yeah. What Phil considers music is vastly different than what 99.999% of the people would consider music. It's terrible. It's audio cancer. Gotcha. Find that stupid boom gun. Yet. Find it eventually if I hold out enough. I hope. If you listen to a song that's pre-generated and it's just whatever, then you're lucky. Because yeah, most of his fan-created songs are just, oh my god. Hurts. It hurts my ears. Hurts my brain. Makes me wish I could unhear the sounds coming through my speakers. Like, if he had a lick of sense, right? A lick of sense. Or if his dents had a lick of sense, they would make AI songs for him. If all your dents suck at making music, then just Put it through a fucking AI generator. Whatever. Make it work. But they can't even do that. I know. It's fucking annoying. I think that's what gripes me the most about Phil. Like, out of all his faults, all his flaws, it's how inept he is. Like, a 20-year-old as inept as Phil, you'd be laughing at it and be like, you know, go move back in with your fucking parents. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But he's 42 fucking years old. It's so fucked. The fuck? Finally got the fucking masks. I don't know what evolves it. I'm keeping a slot open for it, but I don't know what evolves. Yeah. I mean, for sure we can partially blame this chat, but how would you ever get to the point of like preferring your chat over like real life? You know, real friends, real family, real relationships. How could you let yourself ever get deluded to that point? Like, I'm not saying you, I'm saying generally. How could anybody do that? It's... I don't get it. I don't understand the, I don't understand the logic. It's, to me, it's like a sign of mental illness. And again, I'm not saying that to harp or hate on anybody. Of course not. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of an indication if you ask me. Because who else can sit there and like socially isolate themselves to the point where, you know, it's even viable as a lifestyle? Like, I don't know. Like, at some point in my life, I felt, I guess, isolated, right? I felt like I didn't have friends. I felt that my life was better suited if I were stuck indoors. And you know what? I was fucking 12. It was, I was 12 or 13 years old, and it was summer, and I just... That's what I did. I stayed indoors literally the whole time, and I just fucking play video games, didn't talk to real friends, didn't go outside, didn't do anything. And I was a fat kid. I was probably like 130 pounds when I should have been 90, right? But that's kind of like, it's something you grow out of. You mature, you become more of an adult about things. You kind of grew out of that stint. What the fuck am I doing? Is that better? That's worse. What? Why does that look so weird? Sorry guys, disaster stream apparently. No, we can't see that. That's good. I don't see him yelling at his chat, so Hills must have kicked in. Minutes to go time. That's something else weird.
Alright, good morning everyone. What is up?
He's early.
Hello.
Whoa.
Everyone who is here already, a little early. Personally, I would like to start the podcast early, but this is a big one. This podcast may be one of my most watched in history overall. I don't think it's going to be like the most watched live. With the topics that I actually have to talk about today, kind of out of nowhere, I get the feeling people will be talking about this show quite a bit over the course of today and tomorrow.
Oh my god.
So I figured I would just chat with you guys for like 5 minutes before we start, get it built up a little bit more.
Oh my god, get it built up.
How many more live viewers will show up. I'm also sure that there's going to be people restreaming this, pocket watchers, as they say.
That's not pocket watching.
And, you know, it is what it is.
Learn the terms.
So how is everyone today? Welcome.
You can't just say pocket watching with no context and incorrectly like you're some fucking moron.
Show,
I mean, you
right
can,
here on
but
ESP Gaming, with so many topics to cover. We got to do a big update on the Kino Casino guys. Have they turned on me? Because they put up a video that's negative about me the other day.
Oh my god.
Right? So have they turned on DSP? Also, we're going to talk about Mudahar and what happened earlier this week. And then all of a sudden, after he cancels on our collaboration, he deletes his Twitter account. And everyone's freaking out across the internet about it. We'll talk about that. Also, you want to talk about big news. Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not.
Keemstar, of all people, Daniel Keem, has apologized to me publicly on his Twitter, which I don't know why.
I think he's just felting you like the other fucking morons are.
But whatever. I mean, he always talks shit about me on his Twitter too, right? And everyone wants to know my thoughts. Everyone. We'll be analyzing this deeply today. Deep, in-depth, heavy
balls deep.
Accidental masturbation. And then, on top of all of that, we have Beauty. A nice, big, fat duty that we need to address. All right? So we've got quite a lot of topics to talk about on the show.
I need to get the Scat
Also,
Man sound effect
this week's schedule
and put it on my soundboard.
I'm a Scat Man! 7-day streaming week for me.
That one.
7 days. Like, when you get the call, you answer the phone. Like, hello? Is this DSP streaming schedule?
Man, he sounds like fucking Boss Man Jack, just not as hyped up. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's pretty creepy. Hopefully that never happened to anyone. But
if
yeah,
you sped up Phil, like 0.5 times, he would probably sound just like fucking Boss Man. Like 100%.
You know, number one,
just manic, crazy,
and this might affect
sniffing,
my coverage of new releases.
snorting.
And number two, my documentary's coming out soon. And I have an update on that too.
Oh, you've got an update on it too?
I don't know how I'm gonna handle everything. Quite honestly, like something's gotta give. Like something's gotta be missed. You know what I mean?
I warned you, Pat.
Now, I just don't foresee how possibly.
You're just lucky you got one of the better
things
to get stuck in your head instead of one of fucking DSP's like audio cancer tunes.
What I'm doing right now, I'm having a hard time, and now we have all this other stuff that's happening at the same time. It's like holy shit, right? Just turned the camera on already. The show hasn't begun. This is not part of the show. This is just me talking with you a couple minutes before the show starts because, you know, obviously we want to get more people. The show's supposed to start at 11:15 and it's early, but I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'll just talk. So just relax.
The show's supposed just relax. Just relax, you fucking ungrateful bitch. Just relax, you fucking
meaning that's the number of straight
piece of
that I
fuck.
hit my support goal, 11. Obviously today we're going for number 12 and 13.
Obviously.
We'll see how that goes, but we will track it on the leaderboard moving forward. And I've renamed it to King's Tips only because I was calling it the King's Tax last week, and people thought it was funny, except then it caused big confusion. We had some newcomers coming in, and they were like, oh, you know, we want to help Phil hit his goals. And then they would do Super Chat. And I'd be like, oh, you know, this is
oh my god, this motherfucker!
And that's on me, obviously. I have newcomers coming
this
in.
This motherfucker, he doesn't understand. You don't understand. People don't have to give you tips, you fuck. If people want to give you super chats, they're allowed to give you super chats.
So
shut the fuck up.
We'll see how today goes.
Beggars cannot be choosers.
Even though this is a
Phil,
loaded podcast.
Beggars cannot be choosers. So stop fucking choosing. Because you're a beggar. You're the king of beggars.
I mean,
it's not going to be a great one. This is going to be a horrible show. Just so everybody knows.
I'm talking about today alone, right?
You're gonna wanna slap yourself silly by how stupid this is gonna be.
Sold like 10 million copies in like 3
days,
dude. Which is great news for the game, obviously. But it's not like there's groundbreaking news we really need to be talking about today in gaming. So
did you just fucking shart? Did you hear that?
You know,
the fuck was that?
All these other topics.
It wasn't a burp, dude. I think he just sharted.
Jasper's trying to get into the closet.
Pretty sure we just heard a giant fucking shart.
If he gets in there, he's gonna be sad because there's quite a lot of clutter in there right now.
Oh, Jasper's gonna be sad. Oh no.
I feel like I need to redo my closet.
Send your son to therapy,
again.
Phil.
We did it 2 years ago, but now in 2 years it's filled up. And
put him on medication.
Not that it's like new shit, it's just messy. Like I really wish.
Not that it's new shit, he says.
When the hell am I gonna do that when I'm already too busy, right?
Oh my god, you're not busy, you fucking pig.
Wow, I already received the tip.
Wow.
It hasn't even begun. I just received a $15 tip from someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They want to ask, do I have plans to play Sonic X Shadow Generations? Yes. He says, I've been loving your streams. Thank you.
An adult should not be allowed to give Phil $15 anonymously and ask him if he's gonna play a Sonic game.
Hat that you've seen on streams.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh my god, dude.
Planning on playing this one too. I don't see why I wouldn't.
He's gonna bring back the Sonic hat. Your king is gonna put on his jester's crown.
I never played a Shadow the Hedgehog game, so this should be pretty interesting.
Interesting is not the right word here, Phil.
All right, so let's get that up on the leaderboard here.
Oh my god, the show hasn't started. Why are you putting it on the leaderboard?
I just hope it doesn't mess with my lighting because my new lighting box is in there. If it starts messing with it, then I'm gonna have to stop it.
What?
Can't have it messing with the lighting.
What the fuck is he talking about right now?
All right.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna get started in just a couple minutes. All right.
All right.
Like
All right. Okay. All right.
We have 341 viewers and climbing. If you're here on the stream waiting for it to start, please give the stream a like. That will help a ton with engagement.
Fucking moron.
And prepare your butts.
It's not going to be anything good.
Attacks before the stream even starts. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying. I don't believe that will happen.
You just called it the tax again.
Insane. But we'll see
He's
how
so gin brain.
Right? We keep the king streak alive.
So it's a king streak now. It's a king streak.
Well, that's a good thing, Double M.
Wow, king streak now. Wow.
It sucks when you wake up and you're all tired and feel like a truck hit you. You know, you have like rough
Oh my
night.
fucking god! Shut the fuck up.
I do have Jasper pixel art on my picture.
He has no reason to sit there and just do this right now. He has no reason. No reason at all. He's just being a fucking prick. I mean, this is scummy.
Wow. I just received a $25 tip.
Oh my god.
Let's go. That's all it says. Let's go. A $25 tip. Let's go. Well, we are going to go in just a moment.
I wish they did, man.
Thank you so much.
I have no idea. So he's already at 40 bucks, and he literally hasn't even shown up on screen yet.
Begun.
This is how dented the fucking Kino dents are, like how insanely fucked they are. Well, it's not just the Kino dents, it's also OIC.
Begun the show yet. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. You gave me money for doing literally nothing. That's pretty cool, guys.
Well, Jasper is
pretty cool.
My closet now, and I hope
by two anonymous morons.
Like I said, I have the light box to my.
Why would you give this money and not want him to like shout you out or acknowledge you? What the fuck?
I hope he doesn't chew on it, because if he does, it's a pretty expensive problem.
I hope he chews on it. I hope Jasper chews on that fucking wire right now.
I see him in there though, so I gotta trust him. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yak Almighty, I
same day as yesterday, Batman.
Animations, for sure.
Except he wasn't streaming, but you know what I mean.
Suggesting sounds like a good one. Yes. I love new animations. Listen, I like the Street Fighter ones I'm using right now, but I would love any new animations, especially with all this crazy stuff going on right now. Anything pertaining to this, or, you know.
As soon as I got the blade crossbow. Fuck. I need to stay a while so I can upgrade.
Hey, Jasper, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
He's peeking out. What you doing in there?
Oh my god, stop.
Jasper, I gotta start my show, so you gotta behave. Alright? You gotta be a good kid. Oh my god. He's creeping all through the closet.
He's like creeping through the closet. Creeping. He's creeping. Creeping through the closet. The fuck? What do you mean he's creeping? What do you mean he's creeping? Your cat shouldn't be creeping. What the fuck? Creeping? Creeping.
Alright.
Oh yeah, please piss all over his fucking shit in the closet, please.
Alright, I think it's time to start. Allow me to do the beginning to the intro to my show, and we'll begin. Thanks, guys.
My god, shut the fuck up. Oh my god, the gayest intro of all time strikes again. I'm pretty sure gay porn has less gay intros than this film. There's a problem here. You should really come out of the closet, bro. It's alright. OIC 672, Dan the Man, they're all gonna welcome you with open arms. Especially Derek. They're just gonna love it.
Ready? Here we go.
Oh, that intro. Oh, that intro. Oh, that intro.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show.
Stupid face
wow,
to
it's the beginning of a new streaming week. And, ladies and gents, I have arguably the biggest podcast ever for you today.
Oh my
you want
god.
to talk about loaded topics?
The biggest podcast.
Let's talk about loaded topics. We've got the possibility that Kino Casino has turned on me.
Oh my god.
They uploaded a pretty nasty video the other day.
Oh, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah. People are asking questions. What the heck's going on with them? Well, we're going to talk about that today. In addition, I got major updates on my schedule and events going on this week. Plus, update on the Mudahar situation.
That's funny, Batman.
Because after him canceling on us on Tuesday night for a game co-op, he deleted his Twitter account. What? What is going on, right?
It's because of you,
now,
Phil.
You want to talk about most unlikely stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for this? Keemstar Daniel Keem has
Derek
publicly
found,
apologized to me.
Muda's home address.
We're going to be talking about this today.
Oh, he's just starting Mine Hive.
Finally,
he's just starting.
The final topic for today, we have to address Doody. Yes, Doody.
Why do you say it like
making
that?
An appearance here on today's show. 23rd of August, 2024. Indeed, I am DSP, the King. And
the
welcome
King.
to the Level 1 Podcast. What a show we have today. With so many topics to cover, we're going to have to move quick and jump into it. I obviously want to play Black Myth Wukong today.
Obviously.
What's on the schedule.
Obviously,
today we're going to be doing Black Myth Wukong after the show ends. And then on my late stream later tonight at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's going to be Street Fighter 6 Darksyde returning to ranked gameplay, which I'm excited for. I haven't used him now in a couple of weeks.
Is that a new pronunciation?
Master on PC, more. So it's going to be a great gameplay day for those who are into the gaming, you know, my core product. But obviously,
core product,
with all the developments happening around me and the accidental masturbation that I'm having, I say that because, again, as you know, I really don't feel like I need to be redeemed.
He doesn't feel he
needs to be redeemed. There's been a lot of eyes on me and a lot of people talking about me. And so my podcasts, I find myself gravitating
very correct, Batman,
away from just talking about my schedule and gameplay topics and more about things going on around the internet regarding me and other things. So we're gonna test the waters and see how it goes. If that's where, you know, the show goes, then great. You know, I'm excited to see if it works out. We're still going to be talking about gaming stuff, just that particularly today, I don't have many of those topics for you. There's not much going on in the world of gaming news.
The king of sharts, snorts,
10 million copies in like 3 days.
Grease.
Which is outstanding. I mean, wow.
Begging.
But outside of that, there's not much else going on. So it's not like I have a
noodle arms
to discuss or anything like that outside of the topics I've already addressed.
Shitty backgrounds. What else?
By the way, official first day with my new setup now completed. This is going to remain like this now for a bit. I will still change the background every month, like with art and stuff. But for the most part, what you see is what you're going to get. An awesome lighting system, a great backdrop that now shows off that lighting system in a huge way, a cool digital frame. It's just going to be really neat. All right, I'm excited for the future and what it holds.
I'm sure he's excited, but nobody else is.
I think we should get started because we have so many topics to discuss today.
Shit, are we Friday?
And by the way, let's just start addressing the bottom of your screens. As you guys can see, I've once again updated my leaderboard system based on your feedback. The feedback that I got last week was that they liked the changes, but it's kind of confusing. What I mean by that is,
it's kind of confusing.
So number one, we had 11 straight streams where I have crushed my support goals here on DSP Gaming, and of course
your support goals aren't like
that is absolutely
a nerd that you know you have a grudge against. Phil, you don't crush them.
Engaging and supporting with my content. This is like, I'm not even kidding.
You don't crush your support goals by having $100 over them. That's not crushing your $150 support goal.
And I really, really appreciate that. That is only going to help in the coming months as I play new games and new things are happening. And it's going to, again, as I said, if we can keep this going, this streak of hitting all of my goals every stream.
He's so excited about the money, guys.
Seriously.
This could
be life-changing for me. This could actually allow me to do things that I've had to put off for years and years.
He said he wants this to keep going for months before he even considers taking a day off.
If you like the content I'm doing, please support it. Now, what I tried to do is fix this over here because there was big confusion last week. You know, I had newcomers coming to the stream for the first time. Thanks to those who are newcomers coming and watching my content and enjoying it and giving me a shot. But they were confused because I was like, let's hit the goals. So then they would come in and they would do a super chat or they would give membership.
Listen to this.
Like, thanks so very much. I really appreciate it.
But
I wouldn't update the total. And they'd be like, what? What happened? Why didn't that count? Because this is a goal for tips. You see? Tips through PayPal.
I need money
now,
today, Junior. Today, Junior. Not tomorrow. Not a month from now. Today,
in that kind of support,
Junior.
Both here and on my reaction
today.
channel. And this is going to significantly help me in the long term if I can maintain that That's going to be
If
crazy,
his
crazy
dents
positive for me,
actually
okay?
cared for his
But
well-being, they would
the
send
daily goal
him
was on tip
super
goals.
chats.
All right, so
Because we all know
if
he's
you
an
like
addict.
my content and you want to see me crush the
So
goals, please
send him money that he
via
can only
PayPal,
use at the end of the
link
month,
in
so he can
description
actually
of the
think of
videos
what he's
and
going to
or the
spend the money
stream.
on instead of
And I will
just
shout you out, but I'll shout you
impulse
out no
buy,
matter what
impulse
you do.
buy,
Doesn't
impulse
matter
buy.
what contribution you put. If you prefer not to contribute via PayPal, you want to do a super chat, you want to do membership, I get it, and that's totally fine. Thank you so much to everyone.
He doesn't care about
in
super
any way,
chats.
shape, or form. Okay?
He doesn't.
Thank you. So hopefully now this clarifies a little better, and will not have as much confusion.
Oh my god.
All right. Also, one of the main changes that I have made is
It's
that now
insane,
I do shout
dude.
outs live during this podcast. I didn't used to do that, but I've decided to start doing it. And in fact, we start off today already with $40 in tips that I did before the show started. And now we have a $10 tip that just came in. The king demands your contributions. Let's go. From an anonymous tipper. The
3
tipper
anonymous tippers.
for the anonymous $10 tip.
3 people combined gave him
FYI,
$50.
Yes, we will have reward goals in place, but I would prefer if we kind of wait till the end of the show to have those reward goals in place, because I have a lot of topics to cover and everything, and you know.
And, you know.
On gunner glasses, when I'm talking to the camera, it's kind of weird as opposed to me doing it during gameplay, which is
Why? You do it, dude.
you know,
Oh
stuff
my
like that. So I
god. Oh
promise
my
you, we'll get your
god.
rewards, like gunner glasses, or qualify for a
Don't
hat
give
or
us
vest,
that
but we'll get it
shit.
when the podcast ends, we'll do the polls. Okay?
Don't give us that
Cool. So we already hit
shit.
tier 1 tips goal. Let's try to hit tier 2.
Oh my
as soon
god,
as we
dude.
can.
He wears
Let's
gunner
go.
glasses
Get
when he
videos
does his
crushed. Let's try to
reacts.
get
What
it
the
to
fuck
King
is he
Street 12
talking
as soon as
about?
possible. All right, and by the way,
God,
if
he's
you're
such a
live on stream,
liar.
we currently have over 500 people in climbing and 94 likes. Let's hit 100 likes right now. If you're here live, please hit like.
Oh my
Hell, you know
God.
what? There's enough people. Let's hit 150 likes right now.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
click like if you're having a good time, because now let's begin.
Are you having a good
today's
time?
show. All right?
Is this a good time?
So, we have an
Does Phil know what a
elephant in
good
the
time
room.
is? I don't think he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, our buddies over at Kino Casino, right?
Our buddies?
So,
You mean the
something
guys
happened
who
yesterday.
rejuvenated
Well, 2 days
your
ago, actually. I take that
entire
back.
YouTube begging career? Single-handedly, I might add.
Oh crap, that's not what they're all right, hold on, I'm gonna find it. Something happened a day or two ago, and it actually happened during a live stream of mine, and it threw me for a loop because people were talking to me
Very
about it,
pasty.
and I was like, I don't know
It's
anything
the
about it.
lighting.
Like, I
The
actually have
lighting
no idea what
actually
you're
like
talking
brings
about,
out the
right? So
his
I'm
complexion,
confused. I'm
which
like,
is
I don't know
horrible.
What we're talking about. And so I looked into it after the fact.
He has
after
an
my
insane
streams
vitamin D
on,
deficiency. It's just through the roof. So
Hold on one second. You're gonna hear. Okay, good. Didn't autoplay. Autoplay.
Phil,
Where's the
concentrate.
video? There it is. Okay, hold on. You might hear audio for a second. They didn't. Okay, so I fixed it. All right, so
Is it gonna happen?
yeah.
Let's
so
see.
basically,
Let's see what happens.
you may have heard that the guys at Kino Casino uploaded a clip of them basically belting me, insulting me to their clips channel while I was streaming on Wednesday. And you might be like, well, that's kind of weird because aren't you guys kind of like friends now? Like you've been on their show. They seem to like you. Then you did a whole co-op react event to the Rich
A
documentary.
whole co-op
If you
event.
don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I mean right here. Okay? Let me go ahead and just do it full screen.
Oh my God, Phil! How are you this inept, dude?
There we
You
go.
had the whole
Oh,
pre-stream
Jesus,
to
don't look at
prepare
that.
this.
Okay. So, this is what I mean. This was the video that was uploaded during Wednesday's broadcast when I was broadcasting. Okay?
Motherfucker.
And people started mentioning it to me in my chat. And I was like, I have no clue what you guys are talking about. All right? I'm busy broadcasting. I don't want to hear it. Right?
He doesn't want to hear it, he
After
says.
the fact, I looked into it. All right? And this is what they uploaded on Wednesday on their Kino Casino Clips channel. So, basically, I finished my broadcast or whatever. And, you know, I looked into it and I was like, oh, it's this clip. All right? Now, I already know about this clip. For the record, this is a clip that was taken off of a show of theirs from, like, last month, like the middle of last month. This was long before we had ever had any kind of a discussion
Long
together.
before.
This is obviously before I appeared
A
on
whole
your
4
show,
weeks. A whole 4
before
weeks,
they
long
publicly
before.
apologized, you know, for you know, belting me, all that stuff.
They apologize for giving him
So,
a blowjob. That's great. It's
You
good to
might
know.
wonder, why did this clip hit their channel all of a sudden in the middle of, like, late August here, if we're supposed to be cool? Like, why would they have had a razzing clip or a clip that kind of insults me on their channel.
Wait, razzing is insulting?
Is, you know, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like,
I thought it was just joking around, buddy-buddying.
And things have already happened after this clip, right? That are way more positive. So why would I?
Way
care,
more
right?
positive.
So I just let it go. And
what a fucking
all of a
tard.
sudden, it's like late night, Wednesday night, okay?
It's like 3 a.m.
Andy basically sends me like panic messaging. And he goes, Phil, bro, I just want to let you know. There's a clip that was released on our Clips channel today. And, you know, this is from an old show. This is from mid-July.
Andy rushes to the phone to apologize to Phil.
But obviously having the clip released now kind of makes it look like it is new, even though it's
I'm
really
sorry,
not.
Phil. I'm sorry. Oh, Phil, I'm so sorry.
Edits clips from our old shows for filler content. You know, they didn't stream too many times this week so far. I think they only streamed once or twice. So they didn't have much new content coming out on their Clips channel. So what happens is their Clips editor goes back and finds clips from their old shows and uploads it to their Clips channel as kind of filler content in between, so they always have something new in the pipeline. He says, yeah, this is something that we already had in the pipeline, and, you know, we didn't even think that this, you know, would have come out like this, and that people would like, basically be, like, thinking
the sloppy fucking top
right
he's
now,
talking about receiving, dude.
So he goes, I just want you to know, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to make it be like an insult to you, and we've taken down the clip.
Dude, when I recount wild nights of banging two
like,
chicks, it doesn't sound as dirty as whatever the fuck he's talking about
it's
right
fine.
now.
I don't care. This doesn't bother me in the least. I already knew you guys had made these kind of comments before. You're not the first. You're not the last. Since then, things have changed.
Did you hear that?
We've met each other. We've talked. We've hung out. We've had a good time together. And you guys
oh my god, dude.
For this behavior, so why would I care?
Relax.
Right? Like, why is it such a big deal? But I guess Andy was afraid because,
dude,
you know
you're fucking 10 years old,
my
Phil.
Stupid detractors, right? They got to spin everything in this really toxic way.
Oh my
so
god.
to the detractors, oh, you see, this was actually the plan all along. These guys were planning to snake Phil by putting out these clips. It was all a plan, a sinister, evil plot by Kino Casino.
You think Kino Casino would do
the funny
this?
Part about it is,
to laugh at you?
if you could see
they
the
release shorts?
They actually went out of their way.
Are you fucking stupid?
They actually contacted me and apologized that this went
god.
out.
Of course
and
he
they
did.
removed the clip. I didn't say that they should do that. They just did it.
Of course
they
he
felt
did.
like it was the right thing to do.
Oh my
now
god.
Said, nah, put it back up.
Put it back up.
You have to remove
put it back up.
That's ridiculous. You know, that's
put it back up.
The past. Things are very
the
different.
voice cracks at 42 fucking years old
so
talking about
with
receiving
my blessing, I even put
with his blessing
on the video, you know, making fun of everything. I just think it's so silly that my detractors are so dumb.
Who?
They have to turn everything into drama when it's not.
These imaginary detractors that he has going in his head, like it's fucking insane. This is insanity for real.
They themselves put a big pinned comment on that video. Wow, we're 141 likes, by the way, guys. I said let's get 150. We're at 141. Let's get those 9 more likes, all right? But yeah,
T-pose.
They themselves put a comment on the video saying this is old, this is not representative of today. Just relax, we're all cool. But of course, people still got to make a mountain out of a molehill, right? So anyway, no, the Kino Casino guys have not snaked me. They've not turned on me. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
So it's clickbait?
I have some very fun, positive, interesting things to announce
so
right now.
So just spend 20 minutes talking about
prepare
clickbait?
your butts, all right? This is going to be a cool one. But in the meantime, thank you to Perry the White. Perry the White has gifted 10 memberships to the community. Hope you guys enjoy those.
Instead of Perry the Black?
Gifted a super chat. He says they fear King Phil's wrath. They need to bow. It's not like that. Again, it's not like that. As I said, at all. It's all fine.
You're talking about the dents. Yeah, the dents should bow.
I don't care.
Bow, dents, bow.
They were afraid that it was going to hurt my feelings. So they removed it of their own accord. They didn't need to do that. We're all good. All right, everything's fine.
We're all good.
All right?
We're all
let's
good.
talk about what's going to happen now with the guys at Kino Casino, and then we're going to talk about what happened the other day when our collab got canceled. So as you know, our collab got canceled the other day. We were going to do...
Is he going to shit on Muda?
Chain Together.
Watch him shit on Muda.
And a lot of people were very disappointed. You know, me included, right? I'm so sad because I wanted to do it, and it was going to work out, and it was going to be fun, and then all of a sudden, Mudahar canceled. It threw the whole thing into disarray.
Get on your knees and bow, and if you're OIC, get on your knees and open your mouth.
We have rescheduled. All right? We have rescheduled. The show, the co-op, will now take place this coming Saturday night.
Is this big news? Is this the big news
On the time of my late stream. So normally my late stream would be 6:45 p.m.
He said he had big fucking news. I'm still waiting for it.
Starting between 7 and 7:15.
But I mean, I know better.
My late stream will be Chained Together Co-op with Ashton and Andy from Kino Casino. Now what we're going to do is we're going to broadcast each other's perspectives. I'll be broadcasting my perspective here. They'll be broadcasting their perspective on their channel over on Kick. So if you want to see both perspectives,
so much men
it should
milk.
be fun to jump back and forth between the two
Trademark.
streams, right? That'll be cool. I don't think
That'll be cool.
I mean, yeah, I've done streams like that with Street Fighter and stuff, but to do a different game would be pretty neat. And by the way, this game, if you've ever seen this game, if you ever saw the game Getting Over It from back in the day, you know, it's like that game, only it's full 3D and it's zany graphics and control.
Zany graphics.
It runs, you know, crazy on my PC. I already tried it out and it's very silly. So I think it's going to be a good late night stream, okay? Now, to clear the air, it's just going to be me and the guys from Kino Casino. We're not going to try to wedge in a fourth at this point. The thing is, we want to give you this gameplay.
Oh my god, the three-way continues, dude.
It kind of threw it into disarray.
Chained Together or just the three dents.
We're going to do it with a guest,
oh my
and then,
god.
You know, something happens and it gets canceled. So Saturday night, it's
three in the closet
right?
dudes
I hope you guys are okay
chained
with that.
together.
And that's tomorrow.
Only one of them can get hard.
Tomorrow. That's tomorrow night.
That's a disgusting thought.
5 p.m. Pacific time. Here, my stream will start. We'll probably get the gameplay going.
Guess we know who the bitch is.
And play for a couple of hours. Okay.
Okay.
So that's tomorrow night here on DSP Gaming. Special late night stream. Okay, that's going to be very, very fun.
Very fun.
Now, I have another major update regarding the guys from Kino Casino. All right.
All right.
As you know, one of the topics that was tossed around when I was on their show, and that we've been talking about behind the scenes, is a possible interaction and discussion between myself and the owner of Kiwi Farms, Josh Moon. Okay.
Understood, my hive.
I've used Kiwi Farms for many years now, and it's not good. All right. Kiwi Farms, the people on there are some of the vilest people on the internet when it comes to their behavior levels. They have doxed
behavior levels.
Myself. My family members.
Family members.
People who just casually associate
Stop
with me.
saying family members. Nobody's doxed Jasper, you retard.
My wife has absolutely nothing to do with our life today. They have put up personal information. They put up fake personal information, acting like it's real, and then saying that it's true. And then, of course, everyone believes it because they're gullible idiots.
Because people are gullible idiots. Thank you, Phil.
Every day, there's still more nasty stuff on that site about. Okay?
Oh my God.
To the point where some of it actually should be is criminal.
Should be is criminal.
That, you know, eventually it gets removed, but it does get posted. Okay. Now, rather than go into massive detail about
absolutely,
this today,
it's a one-man show.
You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? This coming Monday. This Monday coming up, so that's going to be what, the 26th, August 26th. Okay?
Get to the point.
I'm going to do a level 1 podcast right now in the morning, just like I normally do. After that podcast ends, I'm going offline because in a one-time only event, a special event, I'm going to appear on the Kino Casino show, and I am going to have a discussion with Josh Moon live about all of this. And I think this has been a long time coming.
What kind of gay shit is this going to be?
And here's the difference.
God, dude.
Between how this conversation is going to go.
Can't wait for the June Doctor come out.
I'm not going
so
to
we
come
can stop
at Mr.
this.
Moon.
Mr. Moon.
Massive insults and offense. I'm not going to come with threats. You know, there's a lot of people who've had stuff on that site that they just.
He said he hated the guy how many times?
This guy, how dare he run this website?
Phil said he hated this man how many times?
I just want to get the honest story out of Josh. I want to know.
Josh, oh, you're on a first name basis now.
How did it become what it is today? Why does it still exist? If he knows the stuff that gets posted onto that site, I want to hear it from the man himself.
Joshy, why are you allowing this to happen?
Through my stream chat and others. I want to talk to the guy himself. All right? Because I want to get it from, as they say, from the horse's mouth of how all of this is
So he's a horse now?
I'm sorry. My personal opinion is I find it very hard to believe that the stuff that happens on that site is justifiable. Okay? I'm just sorry. Because some people say, oh, well, you know, it's First Amendment and it's all that. there's one thing about First Amendment, you know, you speak up and criticize something. You're able to go out and say, oh, I don't like this political candidate or how the country's being run. There's another thing about going somewhere and literally slandering and defaming someone with insane amounts of vitriol.
No.
Things that can actually hurt their life.
What?
You know, crimes being committed.
Crimes?
Being dumped that never should be public. You know, completely doxing innocent people.
Doxing?
And all that kind of shit has happened on Kiwi Farm.
What?
So, the conversation is going to happen on Monday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to go offline on this show, and we're going to go right over, and I'm going to go live on Kino Casino, and this is happening during the afternoon. Instead of my normal afternoon stream where I do gameplay, I'm going to appear on a special edition of Kino Casino with Josh Moon. All right? So that's this Monday, August 26th. Mark your calendar. All right? So tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, my late stream, Chain Together Co-op with Kino Casino. And then on Monday, special appearance on Kino Casino. The Josh Moon discussion will happen.
Calls it a discussion.
Right? That's pretty cool, no? Now, obviously, this is going to throw my schedule into disarray. So
Oh, no, the schedule.
I'm gonna adjust the schedule. I have to do it formally later today.
Formally.
To give you an idea of what's going to happen with my schedule for the week. So today it's Black Myth Wukong and Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. Tomorrow it will be Black Myth Wukong again as the daytime stream, because now I'm not going to be able to play it as the late stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will
So
be
he's been
Chain
playing
Together
Black
Co-op
Myth
with Kino
Wukong
Casino.
like non-stop the
Sunday
last
is
couple
still
days.
my normal all-day reacting
Pretty
day,
weird.
where it's going to be me
Mr.
reacting
Variety Gamer.
to clips on my first show, DSP versus the Internet, on my DSP Reacts channel. And then at night, we're going to head over to DSP Throwback and do a nice late-night chill stream and retro react to me playing PS Home from 2012 on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, just
We've done this for 2 weeks. Each
everybody
week's been
wants to
fun.
see this,
I'm
right?
looking
This
forward
is
to chilling
this
with
is
all
it.
you again on Sunday night. On my, you know, that's my very small channel. That's basically my passion project. I don't make much or any profits on
Oh,
that
shut
channel.
the fuck
It's
up,
just for
dude.
fun,
Shut the
and I'm
actual
looking forward to
fuck
doing it.
up.
I
You
really
still
like having a
beg.
good react
You
day on
still
Sunday.
beg.
Monday,
You said it's a
I will
passion
do a
project. That's
podcast
why
here.
people
I'll
need
be
to fund it.
offline
You
with the Wolverine
fucking
Kino Casino,
disingenuous
and I will appear on their
fuck.
show in the afternoon. That's going to be the conversation, me and Josh Moon, about Kiwi Farm. All right? Now, for the rest of the week, all right? Basically, what I need to do is juggle everything, and it's going to be difficult. No lie, it's going to be difficult to try to juggle everything that I want to do. I'm thinking Monday night I should do something more laid back, because people are going to want to talk about that Josh Moon appearance, right? Maybe what we should do Monday night is do like some Stardew Valley, because that's a stream where I can talk with you constantly when I'm playing a game. So that's probably what we'll do, is like a
God,
Stardew
dude.
Valley stream on Monday night.
This is
and then
horrible.
probably what we'll do is juggle stuff. So like Tuesday will be Black Myth, and then maybe Tuesday night we'll do like Street Fighter, and then maybe like Wednesday, you know, I'll throw in a stream of System Shock just for variety, right? And then Thursday will be Black Myth again. So we're going to alternate back and forth, all right? Now, however, this is a 7-day streaming week for me, meaning I'm here today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
7
straight
days. Wow.
Why?
7
My
days.
my work schedule keeps changing, and it changed again.
God,
So I'm going to be here all week. Now,
Work
the
life.
only problem with that is that this throws a big monkey wrench into my plans, because new releases hit on Friday, August 30th, and I can't be here on Friday, August 30th. That's my next day off to spend with my wife to run errands and stuff, okay?
Oh my god.
So that means any new releases that day, I have to play the next day, Saturday, the 31st. And that includes Star Wars Outlaws and the Black Ops 6 beta. Now,
Beta.
what I'm hoping for is that the Black Ops 6 beta will release
Beta.
a little early. We don't know currently exactly the times that it's going to go live. If it goes early a little bit, maybe I could play it on my late stream on Thursday night. That would be excellent, because I want to jump in and see.
Are you
what
just
it's like on my
assuming it's
gaming
gonna
PC,
drop early?
120 hertz, 120 frames. But I don't know if it's going to be available for me.
120
in
hertz,
time for that
120
late stream on
frames.
Thursday or not. I don't know if it has an exact time and or date yet. Like, we know the date is supposed to be the 30th, but we don't know if it's going to be one of those deals where you can play it early and stuff. And
Early.
time zone. So, got to get information on that, all right? And once I do, I
Literally
will share it
says
with
the
all
time of
you.
release if you look it up on the website.
But,
Literally tells you like
essentially this
in the
week,
time
gameplay
zone
will be a
the time
balance
of
between
release.
Black
It
Myth
literally
Wukong,
tells
maybe
you.
a little bit of System Shock remake, all right?
Don't
And,
tell Phil though.
and go from there. Now, I'm being told, is this true? Star Wars Outlaws is the 27th? I'm not aware of that. I was told that it was the 30th.
He was
unless
told.
Maybe, okay, hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it's not even in Steam, is it? That's right. It's gonna be through. Isn't it gonna be through like the EA thing?
Why don't you fucking do
Yeah,
Google instead of Steam?
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to talk about that.
No.
It comes out this week. Maybe I will get it.
Oh
then.
my
I don't know,
god.
it's gonna be a tough week. It's
Oh
gonna be a tough
my
week to balance
god.
everything, 'cause there's so much going on this week. That
Google.
we have to figure that out.
You fuck.
Yes, I'm being told if you get Ubisoft Plus,
Ubisoft?
then
What? Sorry, what?
early. Well, maybe I'll
Ubisoft?
do that then.
What?
Maybe the 26th, right? We'll do, my podcast, the Josh Moon, appearance on Kino Casino. Stardew
It's an
Valley
appearance now?
Kind of,
Wasn't it a discussion a minute ago?
Decompress from that, and then maybe the new game on Tuesday we'll play Star Wars Outlaws as the first premiere stream on Tuesday. There you go. That works. I'll get Ubisoft Plus for sure. We just got to figure out how you get all those games.
Oh my god.
Right? I don't know how you do it. Ubisoft Plus on PC is even cheaper, says Add the Gamer. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's probably what I'll do.
Oh my
So
god.
I'll
Oh,
get Ubisoft
cheap,
Plus,
cheap, cheap, cheap.
And I'll play it Tuesday as the day stream. So then I'll probably be balancing Black Myth Wukong and Star Wars Outlaws this week as the gameplay stream. There you go. Okay, that makes sense. So, we'll talk more about this as we get, closer to it and everything. But all right, sounds good. So that's my streaming week, guys. Now there is one other thing we got to talk about before we get to our other topics, which are very important. I know many of you were here for those topics.
So this was going to be the big stream?
My documentary with June the King is impending. All right? So the target date, all right, to try to get it released is by the end of this month. But, basically, after speaking with June a little bit, the confidence is not there that it's coming out at the end of this month. Let's put it that way. You might say, well, I don't understand. It's a video on YouTube. Doesn't he know when he's going to publish the video? Well, yeah, but there's a big problem. It's a 4-hour documentary, guys. 4 hours. One of the longest things June has ever done. In fact, I think it is the longest thing June has ever done. The likelihood, all right, that he's going to upload this video, all right, which isn't done yet. It's not done. Like he says, he's just finishing it. Still has to finish alt editing and processing, all that, right? And then he's going to upload it, and it's going to have 0 problems on YouTube. The likelihood is almost 0, right? Like, it would have to be, the planets must align, the stars are in a certain rotation, and people
what's
are,
he talking about?
Shut up.
Just shut up. It's not funny.
Have an issue. He basically thinks there's going to be an issue. And if that's the case, then he's going to have to go ahead.
Because he knows you're going to flag it?
Does he have to re-edit a part in and out? Probably. Because he wants it to be live and monetizable. Listen, I totally understand where he's coming from.
Of course you do.
Some of the content that I put out, especially my DSP throwback channel, almost every video gets demonetized for no good reason.
Oh my god, for no good reason, he says.
Submitting it for monetization, review.
Because you're restreaming other people's fucking content that they don't allow people to restream.
So, I get it. He wants the documentary to drop by the end of this month, but there's no confidence that it's going to. That sounds to me like likely it's going to go live the first week of September. In which case, if that happens, that actually would be a little better because it would allow me to play Black Myth Wukong and Star Wars Outlaws this week.
It would be better for him.
Get in a stream of the Black Ops 6 beta before the crap hits the fan with the documentary and everyone just says, will you react to your documentary? And I say, yes, I will. But, Okay? So, FYI, it's coming. We just don't have a definitive answer yet as to when. And when we do, I'll let you know, and we'll go from there. Fair enough? Okay, and by the way, for the record, no, there's not going to be any stuff in this documentary about my redemption arc. This redemption arc has only been, 2-3 weeks? The documentary covers my time up until, a couple months ago. I'm telling you, people are it's going to have a redemption arc ending. It's going to be a happy ending for Phil. This documentary is going to be completely negative. It's going to be mistake after mistake, problem after problem, all these issues. That's what it's going to be.
Fucking baby.
Expect it. It's going to be me essentially self-felting myself.
Self-felting himself.
Every night as I react to this documentary.
Accidental masturbation.
Okay? Expect it. I don't see anything else but that coming out of it. All right? Okay. By the way, we're at 184 likes. Guys, we have over 600 viewers. Let's get it to 200 likes right now. I want to say thank you to Some Kind of Taco, who became a member this morning as well. Thank you so much. And guys, remember, if you do contribute, I will give you a live shout-out. All right? Let's hope that by the end of the podcast today,
dangle those
we
keys,
can get
Phil.
at least that Tier 2 King's Tips goal of 100
Oh my
bucks.
god.
All right? Cool. Let's get it. Let's do it. What's up, Jay? Jay just is here. He says, I hope you hit your 12-day streak today. Me too. It would be awesome if we hit number 12 right now. And hell, tonight was Street Fighter number 13 and keep that momentum going. Keep the king streak alive. Exactly.
Wow.
All right. Now on to other topics.
Wow.
Okay? So, as you guys know, we were supposed to do a co-op stream on Tuesday night. And when I say we, it was supposed to be myself and the guys from Kino Casino and
Not done talking about this.
and
Already
it was
talked
going to
about
be
it.
chained together, and we were good to go until Muda basically canceled very last minute. He canceled around like 3:30 p.m. and
He's
then
gonna
the
talk
stream
shit
was
on
supposed to be
Muda
at, like,
here?
7 p.m. So it sucked. We kind of scrambled, couldn't get it to come together, and we canceled it. And that's why we're doing this co-op between me and Kino Casino tomorrow night. As my late stream. Okay. So what happened? Because here's the thing. It was so weird the way this went down. So it gets canceled, right? And basically that night, I messaged Mudahar. I DM'd him on Twitter. And I said, hey, man, I just want to let
Hey,
you
man,
know
what the
everything's
fuck,
okay.
man?
No hard
Hey,
feelings
man.
to be canceled or anything.
Hey,
I just
man,
want
that's
them
my
to know
money,
right on
man.
your
What
end,
the
and I
fuck?
wish you the best. And that's all I said. I didn't get any answer. All right, so it's very weird. Basically, an entire day is going by, and people the next day are asking me, what's going on, Phil? I don't know. I have no idea, what really happened or why he canceled. But, like I said, we were going to try to reschedule or whatever, all right? So all of a sudden, it's like late Wednesday night. And incidentally, I was actually talking to Andy about the YouTube video that we just saw earlier that the Clips channel posted up. And as I'm talking with Andy about this, he goes, can you see Mudahar's Twitter account? And I said, what do you mean? And I went over to his Twitter account, and we're like, this account does not exist. What? We had just been talking with him, the day before.
This whole reenactment is
The
so
account does not
unnecessary.
exist.
He
And
doesn't
just
need
show
to
you, now if you
reenact
search
the
for it,
moment
it's
that
a
he
blank
found out
page,
Muda
right? It
deleted
doesn't
his
even
Twitter.
show up. It's just blank. And at the time, so this was Wednesday night, Andy and I were talking, and we're actually kind of freaking out. We're like, uh-oh. Like, what just happened? Please don't
Freaking
tell
out.
us now something crazy's happening to this man, just as we were supposed to be doing this co-op. So now, obviously, the entire internet's going to be like, oh, what happened? He's going to do co-op with you guys, and now he vanishes. Like, what did you do with him? Did you kidnap him? Did you throw him in a closet? No, like, we're not involved, right? We have nothing
You
to do with this. We
fucking
don't even know what the
serious?
hell's happening. We're just as in the dark about it as everybody else. But, of course, we had to have our event canceled right before all this crap happened, right? So, basically, yeah, his account is gone. And everyone on the internet is freaking out about it.
Everyone
right?
on the internet. Everybody.
Wondering what's going
On the
on.
internet.
Well,
The entire
yesterday,
internet.
Mudahar put out a video on his channel explaining what actually happened. Okay? And basically, in a nutshell, I'm not going to watch 13 minutes of this. In a nutshell, he explains that basically he's had enough of Twitter. Or I should say X, because that's really the real name of it, right? That basically X has become a toxic cesspool. Every time he goes on there, he's got a million people insulting him about his race, which is fucked up. I mean, he's Indian, right? People are saying these horrible slurs about him and stuff, and he's just had enough of it. Like, he says, I get content from X, don't get me wrong, but it seems like
Phil loves that
it's very
shit.
more polarized. It's either ultimate all the way to the left or ultimate all the way to the right.
There's
Everyone throws at
nothing
each other's
far
throats,
left
accusing
on
you of
X,
being
my
the
man.
villain,
What are you talking
and
about? It's
basically
like
he's had enough
100% far right. What are you talking
of
about?
having this kind of extremist behavior being thrown at him. Now listen, I want
You can call people the N-words now.
agree
Yay.
with him on some of these topics because I barely use Twitter, right? For years. Why? Because my haters turned it into a toxic cesspool.
Lies. He's
And
always
it
used
doesn't
Twitter.
matter how many times you try to. I'm gonna block all.
You
these
can look
people,
through
I'm
the
gonna
years.
report
He's
them.
used Twitter
It
a
doesn't
shit
matter.
ton.
It just continues.
He's
you can't
he's
really stop
lying
it,
as usual.
right?
Lying
When there's a mob
again.
against you, there's nothing you can really do about it. And I'll be honest with you guys. Since Elon Musk bought Twitter and turned it into X, it's worked. There's more of that behavior, and there's tons more ads on the site that just make it almost unmanageable to even use at this point. It's very hard to even get the feeds I need to try to get news. For the
Feeds he
show.
needs to get
It's hard.
news.
It's
Get
so
off of
crap in my
Twitter.
feed that I don't want instead of useful information.
Get off of Twitter. Get actual news. Fuck.
So,
Fucking moron.
the way I see it, I have absolutely no issue with him deleting his Twitter, but the way he went about it was very odd. If you're going to delete your Twitter, at least make a post. Hey guys, FYI, within one day I'm deleting this account.
At least.
I don't want it
Oh my
anymore.
god.
I've just had enough.
He doesn't need to do anything by your standard,
dumbass.
dumbass.
No one got me nuked off this site or anything. It's my own choice.
Oh my
The way
God.
he did it, a shocking, just sudden, spur of the moment deletion. It makes the internet freak out. I mean, this is a guy with 3.8 million subscribers on YouTube. He's got a huge viewer.
He didn't delete his YouTube account.
He probably also has a hater base, but he's got a huge amount of people who follow him. And when he just disappears from a certain social media platform, people are rightly going to be concerned about.
Oh my God.
I think that's really what it was. The internet wasn't like shocked. Oh my God, look, he got banned.
Stop talking about the internet.
That something might have happened.
I gave no shits when he was on there. I gave no shits when he was off. I give no shits about Phil. I give no shits about any of this. What the fuck is he talking about? The entire internet, and we all did this, and we all. The fuck you, man. You don't speak to any. Like, for anybody. Except you and your fucking fat cat and your fat wife.
Socials to try to find out what was going on with him, and he didn't appreciate that. He's like, listen, especially a lot of you guys, you already have, like, business arrangements with me. You know how you can reach me on other social media platforms like Discord or Reddit. Why would you be messaging and spamming my wife in regards to this, right? I have to agree there. If you already have this guy's contact info, why the hell are you asking his significant other for an update? Just wait for the man
100%, man. Your call, like,
right?
Your call
However,
is on the
just to
money
be
there.
completely frank on this is why my wife does not have
Oh my God.
social media. This is exactly the reason. Because everyone always asks, Phil, why doesn't Kat...
Why did Kat delete all of her social media as soon as she
Twitter,
moved in
why
with
isn't
you?
she on YouTube? Why isn't
Why, Phil? Tell us.
she on Reddit? Why isn't she on these things? Why can't we talk to your wife? This is exactly the reason why. She wants no association with anything regarding, you know, people with me on the internet.
As soon as Kat moved in with Phil, she deleted every single social account she
have
had.
our own
That's
life that's
not
completely separate
normal.
From
Just hide in a cave if you're that scared of other people. God damn, dude. We'll move to the
persona and
woods.
business.
It's insane. She works in retail. Why would she not want a social fucking media presence? Like, she's a real person, apparently. If she's out in the wild doing her own shit, why would she not have a social account? Like, why does she not have the right to have one? God. The fuck you doing right now? Stream. It's live. It's just, this is it. This is it, boys. This is live right now.
To the internet. We like keeping it that way, okay? We don't want people permeating every moment of our personal lives, right? Can you imagine if one day
God, dude.
I got sick or something and I didn't post up that I wasn't going to be on stream?
He would always post up on stream because it's a perfect opportunity for him to beg for money.
Live, but my wife had social media, she'd probably get 50,000 people harassed.
That's a lot of maybes and probablys and
all right?
yeah.
Purposefully
There's a lot of
wants to keep
assumptions
off
there,
of the
Phil.
socials
You know what
just
they
for
say
that
about people who
reason, to
assume.
avoid harassment, to avoid this kind of interjection,
Especially
with
fat
minor traffic,
people
okay?
with
So I
gout
completely,
and
utterly
cats
understand where he's coming
and
from,
wife that
but
they
I do
call
have to
a
say,
family.
I think it's weird the way that he went about just deleting it
I think it's
cold
weird the
without
way
any
you
warning.
exist,
Of
Phil.
course, people are gonna wonder what actually happened.
I don't think you're a real
and that's
person. I
the
think you're
result.
some kind of
Freaked out,
psyop
okay?
to make people
so no,
angry.
It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with Kino Casino, thankfully. All right.
Yeah.
But I will
yeah.
say this. You know, we had a very cordial conversation where we had both apologized to each other about our behavior, and we had outright said, yeah, let's do a co-op, and agreed to it. And now this guy deleted his Twitter. So he says, oh, well, you can still contact me on my Reddit or on my Discord. I don't have Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I'm not going to use Reddit.
Me,
I don't have his Discord.
me.
Okay?
Me,
I have no way to
me,
contact
me,
Buddha
me.
about anything.
How about you post
So,
on his
sadly,
fucking YouTube?
You know, unless that changes, he would have to reach out to me, obviously, because I don't
Fuck!
know how I would get that information. I have no way that I could ever do, like, a future collab with the guy, or even have a conversation, because I think we were just talking about maybe just having a conversation.
Oh my
in the future.
God.
A conversation. I have no way to contact him now. The only way was via Twitter.
Muta,
Okay,
why'd you
so we'll
delete
see what
your
happens.
Twitter? I can't contact you
No
anymore.
reason to panic. Crisis averted.
Muta.
Nothing to really see there. And hopefully, maybe I'll get some information to talk to this guy later. But I don't know how I would go about it because you know me, I stick to my own shit.
You know me.
Okay.
The PIG.
I received a $2 tip.
When for the
Chris,
TIF.
will you be playing Visions of Mana? Probably not. I don't see how on
Give me
earth
those
I'm going to fit that game
TIFs.
into my schedule this week. I know it comes out this week. I am interested in it. It looked quite good. But considering the fact that I'm struggling to even stay afloat with the stuff I'm doing,
He's playing
all the
2
special
games.
stuff coming up, including my documentary, I don't see myself playing it right now. Maybe in the future. Okay? Don McLean just did his second super chat of the stream. He says, "Thanks for the streams. I'm looking forward to this upcoming shows at Kino Casino. Can you ask Triple P if God Winson regrets snaking the casino? He's a big fan of yours. I have no idea what any of that means, Don, nor will I remember that.
Oh my
when I'm on
God.
the show.
Thanks
But
for
I
the
do
money.
appreciate your super
Stupid.
chat. You could always try asking that in the chat.
Yeah, you
The
could
show
always
is
try
live,
giving them
but,
money instead. Stupid.
I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. On to the next topic, folks. This is a big one. All right.
How big?
By the way,
Not that big.
guys, 215 likes. We have almost 700 people on the show. We're about to talk about Keemstar. Let's get some more likes. Let's
Oh
hit
my God, he's
250
about-
likes right now on the stream. It's free.
I
it's
regret
easy.
streaming
Just click
today.
like if you're having a good time. Okay.
I regret streaming today.
And also,
I'm honest.
let's hit this tip skull. Let's hit
Oh
100
my
bucks.
God.
Let's get some tips in
Let's
here. All right.
get some.
Thank you so much. Please support the
Yeah,
stream. Let's
give me the
hit
money.
12 in a row, crushing the goals. Belted the detractors, right? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
All right, I'm seating.
yesterday
Right.
was my day off, and as I've always told you guys,
Seating
everything
and
always
going
happens on my day
insane.
off.
Same
never,
thing.
Ever
I don't
does
think so.
anything ever happen when I'm here, because that would make sense. I'm here working, right? But no, it has to always happen on my day off, when I'm trying to relax with my wife, when I'm trying to run errands and get shit
Working?
done. That's when the crap hits the fan with every possible thing, even the most unlikely shit, right?
Correct.
So,
right. You guys agree with
what
me, right?
happens
Right.
yesterday?
Right.
I never expected. I know it's unprecedented, unbelievable, right? Like holy
Right.
crap!
Right.
Who would have thought
Right.
that what happened
Keemstar
yesterday would have
send me a
possibly happened,
picture
right?
of his penis.
So I get wind of
Wow.
it, actually, from my moderators of all people, because I was actually just
From
kind
Dan
of
to man.
casually doing stuff on and off between little times that I had times to
The
do
fuck is he
stuff,
talking
right?
about?
And it just so happened,
Between
you know,
times I
my
had
wife was
times to
getting ready
do.
to
What
stay.
the fuck are you
Shower
talking
and
about,
everything. All right, let
man?
me just open my phone for a few minutes and see what the heck's going
You're
on.
lying again.
I
You
open
can't
my
even
phone, my
fucking say
moderators
anything
are
straight.
kinda
It's so
freaking out. They're like,
fucking
"Are you aware that
annoying.
Keemstar just made a video about you, apologizing publicly for his
Oh my
behavior."
God.
And I was like, no, and that seems kind of unlikely or weird. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna check it out for myself. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before I even make a single comment about it, I think that we should watch it together live, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we just give it a clean
Fucking
watch?
shoot me right now.
So that way it can't be misconstrued in any possible way, right?
Right. Right, guys.
So here it is. First of all, we'll watch this, and then I'm gonna tell you, how I reacted to it here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, unedited, pure, unscripted. He's blocked, by the way. He's blocked on Twitter. Let's see what Keem has to say about
Why is that
it. You
funny?
ready? All right, here we go.
Why did you block him like
You're
a fucking
Darksyde
pussy?
too. DSP.
It's so annoying. He blocks everybody that
I owe you an
he's scared of.
apology. I do. Last night, I was just being a hater, and worse than that, I was being hypocritical.
Last night.
For those of you that don't know the context, we were watching a Review Tech USA exposed documentary last night.
Last
There was
night?
a section that came up between DSP and Review Tech USA, and my chat was
For the record, I don't know what documentary he's talking about. I don't think
The
this is
Review
June
Tech
King one,
USA
because
doc.
I don't think there
Stupid.
is a section in the June King one that's me versus Rich. So he must have been watching a different documentary. I don't
spamming. DSP is king because he's having a redemption arc right now because of the casino. And I basically said something along the lines of, you guys can all have this little troll that he's king, but that guy's still a loser and he's going to remain a loser. He's always going to be on level 1.
true. It's all true.
And this morning I woke up thinking about that and I'm like, I am just being a fucking hater. I'm just being a hater. But more than that, I'm being hypocritical. What is Lolta like, right? Part of it is redemption arc for Wings and Boogie. You know what I mean? So
there's no redemption arc for Wings or Boogie.
Someone else,
what?
Having a redemption arc moment. Like, that didn't sit right with me. So I owe you an apology, Darksyde Phil. I may think in my head that you're not going to take advantage of this opportunity and you're going to end up right where you are. But I shouldn't hope that. I shouldn't put that energy out there, right?
Does he think this is an apology?
Yeah, I know we have our differences and whatnot, but I was wrong to shit on you last night and shit on the moment that you're having, and I apologize. Dear Dark.
All he did was apologize for one
That's in its
stream.
entirety. Unedited, no commentary from me on it.
Watch him
whatsoever.
spin this.
I felt like
Watch him
the
spin
best
this.
way to approach it would be to do an honest playing of what it is. So you guys now have heard what he had to say, and you can judge for yourself. Okay. By the way, I'm being told the documentary he was watching was by someone called Mikey No H More. Mikey Nohmore. So it was, I guess, now that June opened the floodgates with his documentary, you're going to see a ton of rich documentaries coming out there, I would guess, right? Okay. Couple quick shout-outs, by the way. Some Kind of Taco did a $5 super chat. Hit the like button. Yes, thank you. And did we hit it? We're at 234 likes, guys. We have
Some
almost
kind of
700
homo,
viewers.
not some kind of
Let's hit
taco.
250
Come
likes
on.
right now. All right, thank you, guys. All right, and Hellion just did a super chat because I know you game isn't for you.
Hellion.
I know the game isn't for you. Could you see yourself trying out Monster Hunter Wilds in 2025? It's a maybe. I'm not disinterested in it. I like the Monster Hunter universe, but as I said many times, I tried playing the beta of Monster Hunter, whatever the last one was, World, years ago, and no one liked it. People literally told me on my stream, stop playing this beta. It's incredibly boring, and I only played it the one stream, and that was it.
For the record, Monster Hunter is a great game series.
I guess we'll see next year what happens with public
I'm
opinion.
a big fan.
Okay?
I've played probably
Okay?
like 6 of them.
All right, so I have played this apology from Keemstar in its most honest, unedited form.
You realize he
There's no way
apologized
you can
for
say that I
saying
spun it
one
in a
thing,
way.
right?
I didn't comment on it. What I'd like to do is I'd like to actually take a look at what I posted yesterday, because I basically quote tweeted it, right? And I said, should I respond to this? And by the way, this is all I said about it all day. Should I respond to this? And what I'd like to do is just go through and actually try to get some public opinion on if you guys think that I should actually respond to Keemstar or not. So we'll just scroll all the way to the bottom here. And we'll read, we're probably not going to read all of them, but we'll try to get through them here. We got, no, LOL, Keemstar is begging on his knees for you to entertain his dead show, LOLOLOL. Just don't let him worm his way into getting you on his show unless you want to. You should glaze him like you did on side-scrolling. You're a grown man, figure it out.
Wow.
How do you not realize after all these years you're being trolled by Kino and all of this is just an entire saga? No. He is a slimy bastard.
No.
That is just trying to cozy up to you to get you onto his quickly dying podcast. You're still a level 1 beggar. I don't think you even have a 1-up on Rich.
Oh my
There
god, that's a good one. That was a good comment.
That being said, we're 5 likes away from 250, and it would be great if we could get some tips on the strish. It would be really great if you could fill the king's coffers today.
Why do you laugh like
get some
that?
kingly tips here on the stream to hit the goal that would possibly empower the king.
Oh my god.
All right, on this topic. All right, so let's get some tips going. All right, let's continue. Don't king, you are better than that. Oh, now you think you have friends. You're getting all brave. Go cry in a car park. That's an interesting one. Go cry in a car park.
That's a good one. That's another good comment.
Ignore this peasant. He's jealous of the casino and wants to ride your coattails, your majesty.
Your majesty.
I mean, you just did. I did. All I said was, should I react to it? Asking someone if I should react to it is not an actual reaction.
Oh my god.
Don't you like, I just played it, and I absolutely added no commentary. I did not react to this yet. Okay? Yeah, he's being a man about something for once. You just did. And false. Shit on him, king. Built him hard. Or be nice, because he seems somewhat sorry. But it could be bait just to get you to talk to him. Good luck, king. So either utterly destroy Keem, felt him entirely, humble him, or be extremely nice to him because he could be telling the truth. This guy covered all the bases. Why bother asking? You've never taken anyone's advice. You always do everything correct. I mean, that is true. I did nothing wrong. I do everything correct. That is absolutely
Oh my God,
true.
dude.
That's why I don't need a redemption arc.
He said it.
He
said
is
it.
not worthy. All right?
Wait, he said that
Why would a king
unironically,
ever
dude.
bother responding to an insect?
He said that
Wow.
unironically,
I mean,
man.
Now, I'm not saying that
He literally
does
said,
insect
I
by
do
any
nothing
means,
wrong, I do
but even
everything
a
correct.
king sometimes has to
Unironically.
respond to an insect. If it's like buzzing around and bothering
Oh
you, like,
my
you know, just
fucking
swat it away
God,
or
somebody
whatever,
help.
just spray it, flap it, and squish it or whatever, you know? So, yeah, so sometimes you do have to respond. Although, again, that's not actually what I'm saying about Keem here. I'm just saying a king sometimes would have to respond to an insect, okay? I don't even know who this is muted. I'm not going to unmute it. It's probably some abusive shitbag. I think so. Keem did act negatively, but he showed true, genuine remorse in this video. I hope you two can shake hands in the future and amend your career. To amend your career. Excuse me. Plus, you're way better than that fat, bolding, druggy RTU dude. Fat, bolding. Bolding. Okay. By the way, thank you, Flaked and Baked. Flaked and Baked just gifted 10 memberships to the community. Thank you, Flaked and Baked, to anyone who's getting those.
Imagine
please
being
enjoy.
like somebody who consumes pot
All right, let's
and
continue.
then being a fan of
You won't.
DSP.
You're too afraid to.
Like,
Okay. Bill, this is just
you
my
must buy
take. I would
gutter
be
weed
amicable
and
bury
think it's the best
hatchet,
weed in the world.
But I wouldn't take any offers to do any content with him. It's just my opinion.
Probably
You
smoke
forgive someone,
rosemary and
but
he's
not
like,
want to be
"It's good,
associated.
bud."
It's a good point. To be fair, all right, I will say this: the Kino Casino guys pitched to me that I should do the Change Together co-op with them and Josh Moon, and I told them there is no way I would be willing to do that until we had a conversation. I need to speak with Josh.
my
I need to
God.
feel this out. I need to get a vibe from this guy. This is a guy who runs a website that's hurt myself and my family and my
Oh
business
my
for the last
God.
5 or
Such a
more
pussy.
years. There's no way I'm going to be doing gameplay with this guy
You sound like a fucking pussy,
until I
dude.
speak with him first. You understand?
You sound like a pussy,
So,
Phil.
in this case, you know, he's saying, don't do any offers to do any content with him, right? Like, just to be fair, there is no way I would do any real content with Keemstar until there was a conversation. First, you understand?
Yeah, I
Like,
get it.
There's no way. That's
Conversation.
just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, just the
We
kind
have-
of guy
we
he
have
is.
shit to talk about and hash out, you understand? Okay.
Oh my God.
No, go complain for donos on your stream. All right, I will. Guys, thank you so much because we have hit 250 likes on this stream. I really appreciate that. We can get some more. I mean, we have over 600
Yeah, you're
viewers,
begging.
and I'm sure
You had
that
to
at
beg for
least
the ones you had, and you're
half of you
begging
are
still for
not
more.
Pocket watching hater losers.
Pocket.
You know,
You're still not
really
using
attractive
pocket
bunch of,
watching
like,
properly.
shitbags. So if you could like the stream if you're not like that and you're a good person, that would be great because that would help a lot. And of course, as I've already stated, thank you for the support I'm getting here. It'd be great if we
If
get some more
you're a
tips,
good
because
person.
I'm trying to hit that tier 2 tip skull by the end of this podcast. Okay.
If
So
you're a
let's do
good
it.
person.
All right, let's continue.
If you're a bad person,
Team.
don't.
Wait, what? Team Jewish Star? The Star of David? Team Star of David isn't even worth being pissed on by you. Really? He's not even worth being pissed on by you. Wow. Some of these
Well.
opinions are something else.
Yeah, definitely something else.
Again, I haven't said a word yet. I'm just reading what the public
Oh
is
my
saying
God,
about this
dude, what the
situation,
fuck?
Okay? Maybe be a man and make a decision for yourself without asking someone else what to do.
There you go.
Because as we all know, real men literally would never take in other opinions. And
Real
consider
men
them
would be
before
able
making
to
their own
have
decision.
an
They
opinion.
Just rashly judge to a conclusion.
No, no, they
make a
have an
rash judgment.
opinion.
You know. Of
You
course,
know.
That's what real men do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Team is just swapping out the vinegar for honey, manipulating you, buttering you up to once again try to entice you into failing lol cow lie. But now you have a different energy, and he knows that he can't shame you into it, so he's going this route. Okay? Here's a good one. DSP right now. Oh! Well, I don't know what he's talking about. All I see here is that Mr. Marsh here, he's seen a spooky ghost. And he was completely slimed. There's ectoplasm everywhere, and Keem is watching live and actually reacting to it. I don't know.
Accidental
what that's supposed to
masturbation.
be. The fuck is all this about? It's clearly, I'm clearly out of the loop. Alright? He's still seething. You saw through his BS when he tweeted a job offer for you at Lolcat. At this time, I wouldn't respond. I would just accept his apology for his words last night, understand he's still a snake, and move on. Call him washed out. It's what he is. Look at this one. Keem apologizing, recognizing the king's status. What timeline did I shift to? This is fucking rad. I don't know why he has like a giant chain chomp from Mario 64, but okay. I wouldn't bother. He's being really, obviously superficial. Fuck no. Get this gnome out of the court of the king. There's no need to, king. Take it for what it is. Keem is beneath your royal stature anyway. The wolf does not concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. Wow, we got some interesting takes on it. The wolf does not concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. Sheesh. Once you put
Phil is a
makeup
wolf,
on, it never comes up.
I'm Godzilla.
That sounds familiar. I might have heard that one somewhere. I didn't watch the clip, but my answer is no. Never respond to Keem. Why not? Someone posting up my most embarrassing moment from 2016. Like I haven't seen this about 70, 80,000 times. He needs to put on a clown costume and
70,
makeup.
80,000 people have been forced to see it.
He needs to put on the clown costume and makeup, you're saying. So he needs to dress up fully like a clown. Go on Lolcow. A lot of people would enjoy it. Let him cook. This isn't even an apology. He apologized for saying you're a loser beyond redemption, but then by saying that's what he thinks in this very apology. He has once again said publicly you're a loser beyond redemption. He's a catty, passive-aggressive worm. A worm. This is great.
This is great, he says.
I should have been doing this all along on the show. This is very entertaining. For the record, I haven't done anything yet. I'm just reading off of Twitter, and I'm highly entertained. I don't know about you guys. This is great. This is great content. You know
great content. This is great content. This is great content, he says.
Romance Keemstar. Someone wants me to romance Keemstar. To actually, like, send him roses and rare and, like, valuable chocolates.
Yeah, send him a picture of your asshole.
I'll be honest. I mean, Keem has a lot more money than me.
Send him a picture of your asshole.
I'm the one.
That's how you win him over. Come on. Come on.
That's like, you know, you're on the street, you're walking down the street, and a homeless person hands you a sandwich. You'd be like, the hell is this? Here you go, sir. Here's a footlong from, Firehouse Subs. What the shit? You'd be so confused, right?
What the fuck is he even talking about?
By the way, I have a couple of tips to call out. I have a $3 tip here.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't respond to any of that type of stuff. Rather, consolidate your newfound momentum, as the Kino Casino boost will only last so long. Focus on creating content we're here for rather than spotlighting any more drama. Even if it's vindicating, this all feels like bait. I'm loving your main content. Let's focus on that.
You know he's not going to do that, though.
Interesting opinion. I appreciate
Interesting
that.
opinion that I'm not going to do. I'm going to follow.
In addition,
after asking people what you should do,
I received a $5 tip from an anonymous tipper. Would you talk to Keemstar on your own podcast? Well, hold on. I haven't responded yet, right? I haven't. Let's continue. Let's keep going, and then I know what I have my piece to say, but let's get to it, right?
What the fuck?
I don't know if you heard about this thing. It's called suspense. Plus, I'm really enjoying these comments. I'm actually having a good time with these comments. By the way, this isn't the final topic of the show. We're actually going to talk about Duty after this topic. But, because Duty is the least important thing, that's why I left him for last. He's bowing down.
It's best for last, yes. Moron. No, it's literally best for last, moron. It's literally best for last. That's literally the saying.
When he was the king.
Oh my God, this dude is so fucking
stupid. Yes, sir, of course, respond.
Oh my God.
Don't trust him. It's bait. He's trying to bait you into something you'll regret. Keep up what you're
doing. It's literally best for last. Fucking moron.
I would. God. This is massive. It's below the king to entertain such petty trifles. Well, there's nothing to say. Let his silence speak volumes in its own right. Tell him he's welcome to guest on your stream as the court jester. A costume is mandatory.
Yeah, he needs to make 150
Rafiki,
bucks though.
Someone knows my favorite animated movie, The Lion King. Rafiki saying, the king has returned. Thank you, Rafiki. ESP says in a soy voice, Team, you are someone who... Huh? You're a coward, Phil? When you came face to face with King, you had no balls and couldn't tell him what you really thought about it.
It's true.
Okay.
It's
yes.
True.
No response needed, King. Keemstar
yes, he says.
Error of his ways and accepts your kingly status. Let him be, for he is no longer a threat to the domain. Absolutely, you should. Yeah, yes. Don't trust Keem. Look how Boogie is being treated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a fair point, right? Go off, King. Absolutely. Keem's starting to grow on me. No DNI with Keemstar. He ruins everything. Give him your royal pardon. All hail the king. Him doing this is hell freezing over on its own. But it's on you if you forgive him. Yes. You should trust him like you trust the Kino Casino bros. This could benefit you. You just did. No, I didn't. Yes. Just that you gracefully accept his submission. I wouldn't. He said what he wanted. That's cool. Consider it a closed issue. Don't do it. Reciprocate in kind and leave it at that. Benevolence and generosity are as important to a king as the strength and courage to smite one's enemies. Don't make war with neighbors who pursue peace. There you go. You will regardless. Of course. Yeah. No. WoW King, another R2 hater who wants to become your friend. Winter is coming. It's a trap. I wish I had that, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Yes. Talk about the game. Oh, talk about the game. That means... Yes, do it on the next LolCow Live podcast.
It's not done.
Just say I accept your apology and move on, brother. The comeback's real. We're almost done. Let's fucking go. The King and King reconciliation. Say what you want about King, but that seemed genuine in my opinion. Either way, another dub for the King. Why not say this is an opportunity to guest on his podcast? Like Keemstar of David. Is this a meme? I didn't even hear this one before. Keemstar of David. That
call
is
him
so
a
weird
Jew.
to me. Beg a little more before we even get to a response.
He's calling him a Jew, you
I wouldn't
moron.
give Keem the time of day, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't get involved with LolCow if I were you. It's a nice apology, though. Nah, it's clickbait. Fuck him. I think you should. No, he sees your rise. He's going to try and buy you now. He wants to buy me. You kind of already did. No, I didn't. This is... Oh. That's bait. It's the that's bait me. Be careful. Depends on if you think it's genuine. He was genuine about it, and he felt the need to say it publicly. He was wrong. Real men do that. Should bury the hatchet. I mean, we're all human. If he admits his mistake, it's best to take it in stride and with good intentions. Keemstar always has an ulterior motive. Find everything he does. Don't trust the snake. Time to collab. Phil, I don't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. Remember, the history and the type of guy that he is. If he's being honest, great. Time will tell. Things are going well with your channels right now, and long may that continue. F this guy if he doesn't deserve a minute of your time. All right. So reading every response that I can publicly see, because a lot of people I muted because they're assholes.
That's every response?
I would say...
You didn't read all the racist
Judging
ones?
by that, that's what... I'd say that's like a maybe... 60,
You didn't read the
40?
ones calling your
like
wife fat?
60% of people are absolutely no, right? Some people are like, well, only do anything with him or address him if you're going to, like, felt him. Like, make him come on your show, but then have him dress as a court jester.
Why would he do that? He's literally worth
Kinda
millions
weird.
of
I'm not gonna lie.
dollars.
Having people dress up is kind of odd, okay?
He's literally
Or
worth
some
millions
people
of
are like,
dollars.
yes,
Why would he
completely
wear a
believe
clown
this guy,
jester for you?
Completely,
Oh my God, dude.
forgive him and every, it's fine. It looks genuine, all right? So, based on
Based?
all
How
that
you feel.
feedback, all right? I don't think we're gonna respond to it at all. I think we're just gonna move on to our next topic for the show. Here we go. All right, so Dude D is at it again. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna. I'm gonna actually say something. I was just, I'm not gonna skip it. All right.
What?
I'm not. I gotta say something at least, right?
What are you gonna say?
It's pretty unprecedented that this guy would ever publicly apologize, right? So I will say something now. All right. Now, first of all, I'm not gonna go crazy here into detail. All right.
Oh, that's
but
a stupid
basically,
fake
here's
out?
what I see.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
He says in this apology,
Wow, I'm stunned.
right? I'm sorry for being a hater because I was crapping on you last night, but I noticed in the chat as I was crapping on you that everyone was in my chat saying Phil is king, Phil is king. Everyone was being positive towards you. And I recognized that. And it took me time to think about it, but now I've kind of admit I'm being hypocritical and a hater because I myself make content that's supposed to be redemption arc content for Boogie and Wings. And for me to then say that it's happening to you is bullshit and you're still going to be a loser and on level 1 is very hypocritical.
I'm just
it's
listening to
going
how
against
his
what I'm
brain
doing,
works.
right? So for that, he apologized, right? But when he apologized, you got to listen to the context. Number one, he basically said in his apology, he does still think I'm a loser.
Yes.
Like, did you hear that?
Yes.
He basically said in his apology, well, I do still think you're going to fail.
Yes.
But just because I think you're still going to fail doesn't mean that I should be a hater.
That's
right?
exactly what he said.
So he's apologizing for basically crapping on me publicly on his stream, but he literally just kind of pocket sneaked this there and said, well, I still am going to hate you and think you're a jerk and
Pocket
you're always gonna
sneak
fail anyway,
this.
right? So has his opinion actually changed towards me? No, absolutely not. It's just he's apologizing for publicly attacking me in that way.
Pocket.
It is still an apology, though. And that's something different.
Mine Hive, I'm gonna call you Mind Pocket from now
actually get
on.
an apology out of Keemstar. I mean, how many people have actually gotten an apology like that out of Keemstar?
Mind Pocket Twitch.
Probably
there
not
you go.
many. Probably he has over the years, I'm sure. But a guy like him,
And I'm gonna be Grand Pocket or Pocket
like,
ObZen. I think it'd Pocket ObZen be
like
better
that,
just because
right?
of Pocket
It's
watching.
something different, you know. It's kind of weird. It's weird to hear that everybody's gonna be talking about that, you know, this morning. Okay.
Dark Pocket
Anyway,
Phil.
continuing on.
Pocket
right?
Side Phil.
So.
Darksyde
Him
Pocket.
apologizing or crabbing on me on his stream. All right, fair enough.
King of
And
Pockets.
Listen, here's the thing. He has the right to have any opinion on me he wants. Okay? He does. I can't change someone's opinion. That's on someone else to change their opinion. Many of you had really bad, negative opinions about
Nobody
me
needs to change
for
your
how many
opinion, though.
years, right? And now all of a sudden, many of you have come by and genuinely started checking out
Oh
my
my
content.
god, Phil.
You realize that you like it, and now you're enjoying the ride, right? That's awesome. You know, maybe in time, that
Pocket
could
Pool.
be something that would happen with Keem.
Pocket Pool
right?
Pro.
Maybe what it is he thinks
Phil
that
Burnell.
I'm just going to, within, you know, a month, I'm just going to flub it all, and I'll be right back to where I started. And you know what? I kind of feel like that, too. I've already told you guys here.
You want to bet Phil was one of those
that I feel
fucking
like
weirdos
success
who,
is
like,
fleeting,
got caught
that I've
jerking
been to
off
this level
in
already.
class?
I've been above the level I'm at
The
right
back of the
now.
class.
In the past, I used to be one of
I
the
bet was one of those
prominent
guys.
YouTubers. I used to get 10
It's a
million
back in the day
views a
section.
month
How
on
did we
YouTube,
get
and
to a
that's not an
back in the day
exaggeration. That's
section
what
from
channel was
this?
bringing in at its height of popularity. I was at the top of the search algorithm. Everyone cared about my opinion on games and topics. I was
No!
big shit.
No! That never
Little
happened!
dude, right? A little
What?
tiny guy. I'm just lucky to still have pertinence. And
What?
have a
That
following
never
and a
happened.
audience
At
that's
no
supporting me all
point
along.
did
That's why
everybody
I'm still
care
here.
about what Phil
But
had to say. No point.
the
Ever.
fact that, you know, this
Zero.
guy for so
Ever.
long has had this negative opinion on me.
Ever.
And now,
Zero.
at the
Zero
very
in his
least, realize,
life.
well, maybe I just shouldn't be publicly talking about that opinion because it is bad with his redemption going on right now. I'm doing redemption art content, so it doesn't really make sense.
Why not?
That's at least something.
That's a
right?
good
That's
one.
an acknowledgement. It's a positive acknowledgement in one way.
That's a good
all
one.
right? And at the same
I like
time,
that.
perhaps there will be
Mine
over
Hive.
time
I bow to you, sir.
a feeling of that, you know,
That's
change
good.
towards me. I don't think that for certain people, change doesn't come
He
instantly.
does need an
right?
audience
For
to
many of
jerk
you, you
off.
probably never
He
even
does.
heard of me. And then when the Kino Casino
That's a
stuff
joke
started,
within a joke.
Then I started working with those guys.
Fuck.
Then all of a sudden, oh, you're exposed to me. Now you're interested, right? Now you like
Exposed
it.
to
He
you?
was known about me
Phil.
for a very long time. He's seen the rise and fall, and he's
Seen the
all
rise
shit.
and fall.
And
Phil,
you
stop.
know, for him, maybe it's much harder to believe.
Much harder?
That someone like me could not fail. All right.
My god, what's up with all these
Get
gay
that.
innuendos?
You know, I mean, but it is a sneak diss at the same time. The way he's
Is it a
doing
pocket
you
sneak
know?
diss?
And by the way, we should say this too. The one reason why he's apologizing is because of the chat. You understand that? Like,
Oh, the
he was
chat, the
streaming
evil
this
chat.
documentary about Rich. That was very, you know, anti-Rich. He was slamming Rich and everything. And the segment came up about me, and he says, "Oh, he's a loser, whatever." And the chat's like, "No, he's king. Don't you understand?
no,
People
he's
like
the
him now.
king.
We're watching his
He's my
content. All
king."
that stuff is bullshit. We don't care about it. We like Phil now, and it's not right that you're slandering him like this on your stream. It's just
We
old,
like
tired
Phil
shit.
now,
But
and it's
now,
not right
Phil's
that you're
king.
slamming
And
him
then when
on
he
your
saw that,
stream.
he realized, oh, so I guess the shtick won't work anymore, right? Like the shtick literally
The
will
shtick?
not work.
Our
I can't just
shtick,
sit here and
Phil?
crap on Phil anymore because public opinion has changed.
Public opinion
And
has
now I
not
have to change
changed.
too, because if I keep the same old,
If public opinion would have
fire,
changed, he'd
hate on
have
Phil
like
shit going, people are gonna say
so
that
many
I'm on
more
it, I'm
viewers,
tired,
so
I'm
many
not
more
tired, right?
contributions.
And that's how Keem is.
And
He
the
wants to
contributions
stay
wouldn't be
in
from
line with what's
anonymous
popular.
people. It makes
And
no
so
sense.
He's now that was probably the first time he even knew that I was going through any kind of a redemption arc. All right, and so now he's exposed to it. Oh, okay. Well, now I'll change. All right. So, is it a full-fledged, outright? Oh my God, let's break bread. And
Phil
forgive
wants
each
a
other
blowjob
kind of
from
apology?
Keem.
No, it is not.
Phil
Not in
wants
any
a
way, shape, or
sloppy
form.
toppy from
He's
Phil.
literally just saying,
From,
listen, I'm
Keem.
sorry that I insulted you publicly on my stream last night. That's it. All right? I mean, let's be honest here. Okay? This is not our first interaction. Right?
Right?
So,
Right?
you know, I got a few things to say.
Oh my
all
god.
right? Before
Right?
I even give a final statement on it. But I got a couple questions for Keem. All right?
Alright?
So, Keem, I got a question for you. All right?
That's right.
You remember when you were trying to get me to be part of your show, and instead of actually approaching me like a respectable person or a human or a professional.
So instead of talking to Phil or asking Phil, he's going to
account,
do this.
Much like you just made this proclamation on your Twitter account. That I needed to contact
You're not
right
talking
away
to him right now. You're talking to a
offer
camera, Phil. Get this in your
$50,000
fucking head, dumbass.
right?
This is why you're a fucking alien moron.
I was willing to have a discussion.
God.
But you
all the time.
basically couldn't contact me like a normal human with respect or dignity,
Oh
like
my
a business
God.
person. Instead,
Oh my
you
God.
expected me to drop everything in my life and work to contact you. You remember that, right? Okay.
Right?
Now you remember.
He's not talking to
After
Keem
that
right now,
happened,
dude.
Right?
Right?
That then you continuously started to harass me systematically for about a year.
Right?
Saying negative things about me on your timeline. I mean,
On your
just
timeline.
a couple things here.
Oh
I mean,
my
you
God.
remember when you said that you were going to contact my friends and family to try to get dirt on me. And you were going to put all that out publicly, remember? That you were going to have a special
Remember?
edition of your show.
You're not
You remember
talking to a
when
person.
you said that you were going to personally finance a Netflix documentary about me. Anyone remember
Not
that
a
one?
Netflix documentary,
Yeah,
a
he was gonna
Netflix
actually
style
finance
documentary.
and produce a Netflix documentary
No!
on Netflix. A
No!
slanderous documentary.
That was never the
Talking all kinds of
thing.
shit about me.
What?
This is not fake
That
made
was
up stuff.
never
This
the
wasn't all done
statement. It was a
publicly.
Netflix style
On his timeline.
documentary.
The same timeline.
What?
He's just posted this. He's done all. You remember? You remember last year I was on this show. It was called Side Scrollers.
This fucking
And when I was on
moron.
the show, because the show was so popular at the time, because
You
it was a
think
rare
Netflix
interview
wants any
that
part
you
of this
showed up
bullshit?
and
Are you
tried to make it
fucking
about
retarded?
you remember when you decided to?
You think
promote a
Netflix like,
stupid
oh yeah, I would
based
really
upon
want a
boxing
Darksyde
match
Phil
between
documentary? Are you
Boogie and
fucking
Wayne
retarded?
During my interview with Side Scrollers, do you remember that?
What the fuck is wrong
I
with
think
you?
I remember that happening. Okay.
Oh
I do.
my
I think I
God.
kind of recall some of this happening. Okay. Continue. Let's continue. You remember? Not even a month ago. Went on your Lol Cow podcast.
Oh my God, can
Twitter
you
account.
imagine?
You posted up saying that you were considering legal action against me because I had an opinion about your show, stating that I felt that it was scripted.
Derek
You
could have a
said
documentary
that
made on him.
Me saying that on my show, without prefacing it, saying that it was my opinion.
A killer in the
means I was
making.
stating it as a fact, and that means that it's
A
defamation or
Netflix special
slander.
starring
I could actually analyze
Gersh.
that for about an hour and completely destroy you. But I'm not going to because it's not worth my time.
Viewer
okay?
discretion
You remember that,
is
right?
advised.
You remember when you
Mature
did that, right? That was less than
audiences
a month ago.
recommended.
By the way, did anyone notice
Scenes
that in the
of
last
graphic
month,
gore,
that his
nudity,
Lol Cow podcast
sexual
is literally all
deviance,
scripted content?
and
He's got Boogie
child
grocery shopping.
beep.
He's got Boogie picking up trash on the side of the road, drinking bottles of piss. He's got Boogie and Wings going to the Democratic National Convention dressed like Trump supporters.
Rated MR for
Correct?
mostly
I mean, you remember
retarded.
this, right? This is all happening. This is not me in like a fever dream. This is actually happening right now. That's the content he's putting out on his show. It's literally a scripted show. And that's what I said it was, and he threatened legal action. And then he decided to continue to put out scripted content.
Oh my
Correct?
God.
This is all public and happening, right? But by the way,
What you're doing
this
right
is
now
my
is
opinion,
called
just for
slander.
the record.
Oh my
This is my
God,
opinion.
he's trying to protect
Not
his
my
asshole
opinion.
again.
Okay.
Oh, gotta protect my asshole.
So here's the thing, all right? Perhaps if we didn't have this long and storied history of you punching down on me,
Punching
right? Like
down
I don't have
on
enough
you.
shit to put up with my detractors.
Oh my
who are
God.
insane clowns.
Oh my
who are
God.
trying to ruin my life and my business and my family, right? Like that's not hard enough on me. I need to have Keemstar also punching down into the pile on me, right? You know, maybe we didn't have that history. I would have watched this apology and I would have been like, you know what? I believe it. I totally
Rated
believe
A
it.
for
Accidental
But I'm
masturbation.
gonna be honest. We do have a history. And you have a history of basically being what's called a fair weather friend. What that means is, hey, when things are going good,
rated
now
S for
you want to
Shut the
ride
fuck
that way,
up and eat
right?
it.
You want to be
Eat it.
associated with
Give me your
someone
mailing address.
when
I want to
they're
mail you a
popular, when
spoon
people
so
are
you can
liking
eat shit
them,
out of my
when it
fucking.
benefits you. And then the moment that public opinion tips or dips, you drop them like a hot rock, right?
Like a hot
That's
rock.
It. You ride the trends. And listen,
Ride the trends like you ride that
should be
dick, Phil.
Because you know what?
Ride that Kino dick.
You could definitely
Get spit roasted.
over in life doing that.
Man, I think it was
Personally,
Duty.
I think it's
No, it
important.
was Hate Army.
That's
He posted a
very
video,
low
and
moral standard, being
in the beginning
honest.
of the video,
But,
there's
hey,
like a
you
little
basically have made a living doing it for how
animation
long, and you're
of
continuing.
Phil getting spit roasted by the Kino
That's all
guys.
this is.
That's
Your chat
fucking hilarious. I want it
oh,
for
Phil's
my
doing good
my
now.
Philroos
He is
streams.
king. You really shouldn't do the old, shtick anymore. It doesn't work. And you immediately decided to change your tune and do this apology. Okay?
So
But we know
fucked.
who you are. You haven't. You're not a newcomer to the game. You've been in the game for so long. You have this track record. We know your personality. We know your intentions. All right? This is not some new shocking thing. Now, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've gotten this entire thing wrong. Maybe I've just gotten so many misconceptions about Keemstar from things I've heard. Then again, I do have this track record of nasty things he's done to me.
Oh
So
my
that's
God.
the experience I'm coming from. But maybe I'm wrong. All right? And so,
Yes, exactly.
in that spirit,
Bingo. Why not?
okay,
Bingo.
what I'd like to
He
do
thinks he's gonna be able to convert them.
is I would like to say, I would make an offer that I will appear on his Lal Cow podcast for a very small contribution to the King's coffers of $50,000.
Oh my God.
If you would like to pay me $50,000 to appear on his show for a 2-hour segment, I will appear on his show for 2 hours for $50,000. And no, this is not a joke. 50 grand, and I will appear on his show. Now I'm actually making a real public offer.
Wow.
That's actually, not bullshit.
Imagine
alright?
apologizing
50
to this guy, being
Now
like,
we'll
"Man,
go on
I'm
your show
sorry.
for
You're
2
not
hours
that
and
much of a
talk
dick.
about
I'm sorry. You're
whatever.
not.
I mean,
You're
don't
not a
expect me
perpetual loser.
to
I'm
be
really
doing
sorry. I
any
didn't
kind
mean
of
to say
crazy
that."
shit,
And then he's like,
but since you're
"Okay,
so
okay,
desperate to have the King on your show,
$50,000 for
literally
me to
talk
talk
about
to you
like
for 2
every
hours."
fucking show, pretty much. I mean, you had entire episodes dedicated.
Can you
to it.
fucking
It
imagine?
only seems fair that the king should be collecting his tithes and taxes.
Imagine if you
right?
had
You know what I'm
Keemstar
saying?
money and you
So,
have to deal
yeah,
with this fucking
50
moron.
grand, and
Dude,
I'll go on the Lao
dude,
Kao show
he
for
could
2
pay
hours,
somebody
one live
10
show,
grand to show
and
up
we'll
to
do
your
whatever.
door and
Okay?
beat your teeth in.
Fair enough. Or
He could pay
Or-
somebody 25 to make sure
I'll make
you're
a
gone for
counteroffer
good,
for
dude.
you.
You know what I
Because I'll be
mean?
honest, I've
Minecraft
seen the show
style.
recently. It's not
You know
very
what I
good.
mean?
It's pretty bad.
What the
Alright, the show's
fuck?
pretty much on its last legs at
50,000
this
to
point,
talk to you for
even
2
though
hours?
you
Are
have
you
a large
fucking
group of
retarded?
really
You're
mentally
proving
stunted
my
people who
my
watch
fucking
it,
question
think
there.
that it's
You're answering my
quality
question
content.
every
It's really
goddamn time I
bad,
ask it.
And you can tell that this show is definitely not going to exist
What the
forever.
fuck?
This is his latest venture of crap that's not going to work. Just like his Happy Punch bullshit, where it was supposed to be a big thing that him and Boogie and Wings were going to keep boxing other people, and it never happened.
Can you imagine?
It's gunk. No one likes it. And his show right now is falling apart. Oh, I have a host. Oh, the host is off the show. They're on the show. I'm paying the host. I'm not paying the host. Now I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Oh, we got no content.
Because they don't
Oh,
need
shit, let's
3
make
fucking
the
people, and
trash
Tommy's
pissed,
just
and
boring. He's
it's-
not
it
really
can only last
Tommy
so
really
far.
isn't a lolcow. He's just
Especially for
annoying.
a guy like
There's a
Keemstar, who's
difference.
supposed to be retired, yet still seems to appear in every piece of content that he's involved in. So I'm gonna make a counter offer because I'll be honest, I don't think Keemstar can afford $50,000 for me to be.
So
on
you're
the show.
already doubling
I don't
down?
think that would happen. I think actually
He's having a conversation in his own
And by the way, I'll say this
mind
too, no
about
counteroffer.
what he
It's either
might
you
say,
accept
so
the
he's
offers
like,
or nothing. There's
he's
no
having a back
counteroffer.
and forth
We're not gonna
with
negotiate.
himself right now.
This is now you're in the king's court. You understand?
The
I
king
hold
is
cards.
mad, and you shall
So,
bow to the
I
king.
control the situation, not you. I have all the power.
The
here,
chips,
not you.
not you.
So it's either 50 grand or nothing. 50 grand, or I'm not going to be on your show.
Didn't you
But I
just
do have
say
another offer for you?
counteroffer? Okay. Now you have a counteroffer.
You appear here on my Level 1 podcast
Gross.
for free. You don't have to pay to be on my show. You can be a guest on my show. And we'll have a conversation live. What do you think about that?
Gross.
Now here's the thing.
I think
In order
I
to
think
actually have that
if
happen,
that was me, I'd rather pay him the
Keemstar
50
would
grand. If I had to
actually
do one or the
have
other,
to
I'd pay him 50 grand.
Find
Fuck
a
it.
way to lower himself to my level on
Gross.
level 1. Because usually what he does is he'll go on his Twitter and he'll scream and be like, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to be following you on Twitter. I'm not going to, if you actually literally go on Twitter right now and say, I
On
accept,
Twitter?
I don't give a fuck. You actually have to contact me like a man.
Like a man.
Business transaction, which is what this should be. Not you screaming like a child on
Like
Twitter
a
and acting
man.
like an immature child. I want you to actually, like, contact me via a method that makes sense. Email, it exists. I have
Like
email,
a man.
right?
Contact me over
I do have a
email
Twitter
like a
account. You're
man.
blocked on there. All right. So what I will do now, just to show good faith.
The dude who
Show
oh my
good
god,
faith.
where do
I'll
I
go
even
and I'll
fucking start
unblock
with this?
Keemstar on Twitter. So if he actually wants to send me a DM,
Look at this
while
fucking
appearing on
pussy.
this show, all right, we
Oh,
can talk about it. And by the way,
my
I'm going to tell
fucking
everyone, I'm
God.
not guaranteeing that this is going to happen.
Phil?
This could have just, you know this guy and
Wow.
his behavior. You know I don't like it. So, very well, this could just fall apart.
Don't you dare
immediately.
come to my
It never
front
happened, and that's
gate
okay if it did,
of my
all right?
gated
I'm
neighborhood
not
because I'm gonna
expecting
call the
anything
cops
out
on
of
you.
All right, but you know, you want me on your show, you got to pay the king's taxes.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
that simple. All right. So 50 grand, and I'll be on your show for 2 hours, or we could talk about you appearing on my show, King's Court. You're gonna have to lower yourself down to level 1 if you actually want to have
Everything
a real
he
conversation.
says, Keem's probably gonna
Don't
listen
post
before
on
he
Twitter
reaches
about
out to
this.
him.
I don't care if you do. I'm going to ignore you. Don't make any counter offers. I'm going to ignore them. It's my way or the highway, bro.
Wow.
Let's hear what you have to say about it.
Wow. My way or
Okay.
the highway, bro, says Phil. Wow.
All right, we have one more topic for today. I saved the worst
fucking
for last,
wow.
that's for sure. By the way, guys,
You don't save the
over
worst for
700
last, you save the
viewers,
best for
290
last.
likes. Let's get some likes going.
Oh my fuck.
Let's get some likes.
This is
going
gonna
right
really
now
piss
on
me
the
off.
stream if you're enjoying it. All right, and please, let's get some support going. Like I said, I want to hit at least
Please.
my tier 2 tips goal by the end of the stream. We haven't had a tip in like an hour.
Guys.
Let's get a tip going. Let's
Guys.
get that 100
I need
bucks,
money.
All right. Shout out to some kind of taco who did a super chat. Since so many
Fucking
YouTubers
fuck.
have come and gone, yet the king, despite having so many people against him for over a decade, has remained. May he stay blessed.
Oh my
All
God.
right. And thank you also, Don McLean, for another super chat. Keem looking like
Yep.
Kevin Nash at the summer of '92 right now.
But do you think Keem
There you
would
go.
give
Thank
two
you, Don.
flying
Don on the
fucks?
leaderboard
The
again.
Keem wouldn't even be reading
Our
the
final
chat.
topic today,
Literally.
which is going to
He
be
wouldn't
pretty
give two
interesting.
shits
Ladies
about
and
the
gentlemen,
chat.
I have a new segment to introduce to the show today.
A new segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce a segment to the show. And the name of this segment is going to be called Playing with Duty. You know, some people like to. Some people, they choose to play with duty.
I need that scat
You know,
man.
poke
I'm a
it,
scat
fill it
man.
up,
I need
spend
that.
time with it.
I'm gonna get
Talk-
that next stream, I
Some
promise.
people interact with duty. I don't know if you're aware of this. I mean, I've
I'm a
evidence of it
scat
right here.
man.
Here's a bunch of people who like to play with duty.
Scat
So today
man.
we'll play with duty. All right, you wonder why am I bringing this up? Because my
Every time he
distractors are
says
so
duty,
dumb,
I'm just gonna press
all right?
scat
They actually
man.
don't understand. Like, they literally dance like puppets on strings.
They're laughing at
Whenever I
you.
say or do something, they can't
Phil's watching a duty
resist
clip.
reacting to it. You
Phil's
understand?
watching a
They
duty
can't.
clip.
They literally can't resist taking the bait.
This is
Almost every single
beautiful.
time that I've attempted to do something where there's bait to be taken.
This
they
is
take it.
beautiful.
And then I just ignore
I
the
love
situation
this.
and it all just
I love
bounces.
this.
In
This
case,
is
like I
suddenly
said,
great.
I'm never going to have to actively go after anyone.
Shut the fuck up and
because
react to
in
the clip,
time,
Phil.
what's
That's what
gonna
I want to
happen
see.
is They're all just going to unravel themselves.
I want to
understand?
see you react
Like
to
what happened with
what
Protect
duty
USA.
says here.
I just sat there and took his abuse for a good 10 years, and now look what's happening to the man. It's called karma, right?
Play the video.
So what we have here is a video that Duty released yesterday called Debunking DSP's Lies About... Well, actually, it's not even DSP's lies. It could be proper grammar. It's Debunking DSP Lies about ad revenue and views. Duty brings receipts. Okay, so...
I can't wait for him to
actually
restream
one of
my
my
restream
detractors,
of him. I
okay?
can't wait for
He's one of
that.
the more recent ones. I think he's only been
Phil,
doing
if you
it for a
ever
couple
see
of
this,
years.
fight me, you bitch.
But he's been successful
I'll
at it.
put
He's one of these
my
guys who-
half-working
he takes my
foot straight up your
content,
fucking
he chops
ass.
it up, he edits it for these digestible videos that are basically crapping on me. All right.
You need the fucking dents
Presents it in
to
a
any
way
of them.
that's very disingenuous.
Any of them.
Right? Sometimes he even makes
Bring
these
it,
arguments of
you
things that I've
fucks.
never even
You're all fucking retarded
said
anyway.
or
I don't give two
attempted
shits.
to in my content.
I'll debate you, I'll
He
fight
just
you,
makes shit
I'll
up
do whatever the fuck
because
you
he
want me
wants
to
have a
do.
video for the day. So often he'll have 2-3 videos.
I
in a
literally
day.
don't care.
Puns puts out. And it's
I
like,
know
maybe
they're all
one of them
bad
has some substance,
at
and the other
everything
two are
they
just so
do, so it doesn't
ludicrously
matter.
bad, but
Challenge me at
his
anything.
viewers
Chess
are
match,
so mentally
checkers,
stunted
push-ups,
that they think that what he says and does
anything.
is either true or,
anything at all,
you
anything.
know, like meaningful.
Except making
I mean,
furry
look
art,
at this guy.
because
He is so
they definitely have
pathetic.
that advantage.
He actually tags my own names in his content, so that on YouTube, when you search
I do
for
as well.
DSP, you get his shitty video
Yes!
instead of me.
Yes!
Okay?
I do as well.
I mean, that's pretty pathetic. He can't
Is it?
even get a view on his own, so he actually has to use my name in the title.
My
in
videos
his
get like a
hashtag,
10th of
every
your
piece of
videos, and I'm
content
fucking
that
literally
Duty
brand
puts
fucking
out
new
is
making just
DSP.
these
It's not
gaming
Duty,
slash
it's
random
DSP.
videos, dude.
That's why people are watching.
What's that
you
about,
understand?
huh, Phil? Tell me that. Tell me that.
Now, in this video, we're not gonna watch it. It's 18 minutes long. It's hilarious, but I'm not
He's
gonna
not gonna
waste
watch
18
it.
minutes of my time on this turn.
Oh, he's not gonna watch it. Well,
But I just
what?
want to show you. Basically, his entire setup is making fun of memes about me. You know, 1651, which is a meme that supposedly I spent 1651 on a mobile game. I have 2 big bills.
100
coming up.
times,
I
1,000
guess
times.
That's supposed to be something I said at one point, which I believe I did.
2 big bills. Yeah,
I
you
don't
keep
know why
saying it
Fallout is the border.
because they like Fallout. So what?
I mean, he's literally got a picture of my ex, who I've not had any association with.
Oh,
I broke up with
okay.
her over 7 years ago.
Oh my God.
7
He broke up with her.
years. She has not been a part of my content.
You broke
nor have
up
I
with
brought
her?
Up or mentioned her. He's got a picture of my ex in the bottom.
Phil
left-hand
broke up
corner
with
of the
her.
screen. I would like you to
Phil.
think about that for a moment.
I like you
Okay.
to think about
In
what you just
addition,
fucking said, Phil.
What you
You're
see
lying.
right there, this right here, here's my cursor. This right here, okay, I guess is supposed to be the avatar that he speaks from. Let me just test that.
Huh? No, it's not, dumbass.
With another video, that's right.
So there you go. That's the avatar.
No, it's
he's
not.
speaking from.
It's
Now,
not.
if you notice, that avatar.
It's not.
seems
It's
how
not the
my
avatar he
hairstyle
speaks from,
seems to
moron.
have
It's
my
literally
facial
just the
hair,
pig
Right?
talking.
Like, I guess that's supposed to be a representation.
Oh my
of me,
God.
a pig,
How
in
is
the
he this
Fallout
stupid?
watercolor costume, correct? Is that what that's supposed to be? Is that supposed to be representative of me? Now I have a question, all right? I'd like you to look at that. Are we looking at that? Now I'd like you to look at me.
Look at him.
Me.
Yes.
200-pound Darksyde Phil,
Yes.
right?
Fat
Which
for
I have
being
been for, like,
5'11
2
and
years,
0 muscle mass,
right?
mind you.
Does that look like me?
Yes.
I mean, if you were to argue,
Yes.
that's, you know, Wings or Boogie. And
No,
that's the
it looks
meme
like
that all these
you.
Wildcows are fat or whatever.
We see the tits.
That's literally not even me.
That's
Look,
literally
why would I
you.
look like that? I'm not a fat pig. Even if you say I'm a pig because of the way I behave on stream, that's one thing.
It's the snorting.
That's literally not
Stupid.
even a joke. Again, these are the detractor memes.
Oh my God.
Is that what they do? Is they make this collective weird groupthink idea
It's
up,
hilarious,
then
and
they
you
all
suck,
just
Phil.
regurgitate it over and over, and then they believe it. Like, in the minds of my detractors, and this is not a joke, they actually think I'm grossly overweight. They believe that. They actually think
200
that
pounds
Darksyde
with
Phil is
0 muscle
grossly
mass?
overweight,
Come
even though I
on.
weigh 200 pounds and I'm just about 6 feet tall. They
That's
actually think that.
that's the
Okay?
resolution, yeah.
It's insane, right? And by the way, no, the pig is not about begging. The pig is because I snort because I have post-nasal drip.
See?
And on bad days, I
360.
have to snort to clear my sinuses. From Rothgar, I'm glad to hear that you and the casino aren't on the outs. Not at all. Couldn't be further from the truth. Looking forward to catching Chain Together tomorrow with the
That's
three of you.
literally
Me
a
too.
360p
I'm very excited
stream.
for that. I cannot wait for Chain
That's
Together
what's
tomorrow.
happening
It's
right
gonna
now.
be a neat stream, something very different from my normal content that everyone should enjoy. So thank you for that. That was a $10 tip from Rothgar. Then we have, thank you so much, guys, for supporting me and my streams and everything I do. Here's a $5 tip from some homeless man. Hello, would you mind if I spare some change for you? Wow.
Oh my God.
It's happened. I mean, I was joking earlier about the
Oh my
footlong,
God.
but a homeless man somehow found a way to have an internet connection, get online, and
It is,
send
right?
me a $5 PayPal tip contribution. Thank you so much to the homeless man.
I don't want to go on
I
Phil's
appreciate
stream,
that. All right, and then
and I'm not even sure if it's
Ladies
any
and
better
gentlemen,
quality.
I have just received an incredibly generous
$50.
$75 tip from Mr. Gape. Now, for the record, Mr. Gape, I can't use that name on my leaderboard. I'll get in
Mr.
trouble on YouTube.
Gape.
I'm going to say Mr. G. $75 from this person.
Mr. Gape.
The closest
Mr.
I have
Gabe.
there is 50.
Ooh. Lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official.
You're gay?
We have hit a
Is that
12
what's official?
stream streak, and I haven't even booted a game yet. I'm
Wow.
just doing a podcast. I haven't even booted a video game yet, and we have already hit my support goal. The coffers have been filled.
So that means you're not going to mention tips again, right?
The streak continues at 12.
That means you're not going to mention tips at all, right?
Contribute today. Greatly appreciate.
He's still
it.
begging.
It would help a ton. Super chats, membership.
How?
Tips. Thank you in advance.
How
I
is
will
he
shout
still
you all of
begging?
those out, I promise you. Okay.
How is he still begging? No way he's still
And I
begging.
thank you so much for that.
Dude.
All right? But to hit the goals again.
He just made
is
150
amazing.
bucks
I
and he's
really, really
begging
appreciate that.
again.
Thank you so very
Still
much.
begging. What?
Okay. So by the way, he had said,
Oh my god,
basically,
dude.
down with the detractors, felt them and stuff like that. And I apologize.
His name is Mr. Gape, dude. Say his name.
Thank you so much, Mr. G.
He's not gonna
for
say
a
his
whopping
name.
$75 tip. Also,
Oh my
Lego
god, dude.
Karat did a €5 super chat. No, £5 super chat. It says, Hail King DSP.
Faming
awesome dude.
flag
Watching
it,
you makes
Phil.
my day
That's
a lot
what you
better.
are.
Thank you for that.
Faming
And then Volsair just
flag
did a
it.
€10 super chat. But these guys have no content. They're making fan fiction by doing dumb edits, and they pretend
It's
that they're
hilarious.
true.
There's
It's
no edits.
insane.
There's no edits.
How
It's
someone's
literally the.
taking out here
There's
doing-
no
oh,
edits.
hold on. I'm using the wrong keyboard.
There's no
It's
edits.
Insane. How
It's
they changed
literally
up
what
out
you
of
have to
context
say.
and spin it to mean
No.
something it
No.
obviously wasn't intended to mean.
What?
And then they'll make entire series of videos and clips about it.
No.
And then their audience is so dumb and slow that they just eat it up.
Yeah, not
They
us
don't
at
care
all.
about truth. They just care about drama.
From
They're
Mr.
there
Gape.
literally just to make fun of someone. They don't care if it hurts someone or if it defames someone or their business or their family.
Say his fucking name,
All they
Phil.
care about is personal
Mr.
gain,
Gape.
okay? And it's sad because it does hurt myself and my family and my business.
It doesn't
And I
hurt
can't
you,
really
your
defend
family, or
myself
your
against it
business.
because
You're a
I'm not gonna waste
fucking
time
retard.
talking about it. But anyway, the funny part about this video, we're not going to watch it because basically what he does in this video, duty this is.
Duty.
He basically goes into his actual,
Analytics.
on YouTube.
Yeah. And he shows
And
that you're
the
lying.
screen, okay? And I wish that he would have zoomed in more. I know it's hard to see. I can't blow it up any more than this on my PC, so I apologize for that. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Hold on a second here. Wait, hold on one second.
Oh my god,
I'm
this
a
guy.
professional. We can just do this.
He's a
Now,
professional.
So,
Oh
as you can
my
see,
god. Oh
what he's
my
showing here
fucking god.
is his channel analytics. You might wonder, why would Doody be
Doody?
showing his channel analytics? All right.
To prove you're lying.
Well, he's showing them because, basically, in a recent video, I said the following, or I'll paraphrase. I said,
No paraphrase.
my detractors are seething. They're losers because they are angry that I'm successful, that now I have a second wind and everyone is liking my content and coming to check me out.
All of this is
and then I'm
unnecessary
popular
to
again.
what's
They
he's
can't
checking.
handle that.
All of this is
Right?
unnecessary.
They depend on me basically being a loser.
All of this is
to make their
unnecessary.
content.
All of
And
this
so
is
they're very
unnecessary.
upset.
Get to
And I
the
even went as
point.
far to say, listen, these people are losers.
Get to the point.
The videos they put out get a few thousand views a day when they put them out. Okay, they're not getting hundreds of thousands of views on these videos.
100%,
The thing is, they
dude.
put out a bunch of them, so the videos add up in viewership, right? So basically, I said they're not making a ton of views or whatever on this.
No, 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 no,
In
no,
addition
no,
to
no,
that,
no, no,
you
no,
know,
no,
it's
no,
ad
no.
revenue versus other. My revenue is based on both ad revenue, but also I have super chats, I have memberships, I have tips. Those are my.
Okay. Just for the record, what the statement was is that Phil said you can't make a living off like the ad revenue that these guys make, off ad revenue in general. Not just the detractors, but anybody saying you can't live off ad revenue making just a few thousand views per whatever. That's what he said.
Goals for the day, and I get the ad revenue on top of it as well. These guys, a lot of them are just basing it on ad revenue. And I kind of said, you know, they're only hating on me for money, for the little that they're making.
He does.
And, you know, it's going to turn around. Like, basically, it's all going to turn around because now I'm getting...
Can you
my
imagine how
second
much
wind of
Meerkat
liking.
makes?
All right, so I said...
Like,
things this on my
Meerkat
stream.
alone in
So what
donations
he
at any time he
does is
streams
he
makes
turns this
thousands
into
of
an
dollars.
18-minute special
So
video where he says, I have to debunk
He's
DSP
coping hard.
lies about ad revenue and views. He goes on to say that look at my channel. So I brought in 1.2 million views on my 2D Streams channel
Yep.
in July.
He's angry.
Okay.
There's our 1.2 mil that won't go to Phil.
$5,036.96 in ad revenue for me because I'm a partner on YouTube. So literally him making these awful, factually untrue, unhinged,
They're not untrue.
deplorable videos about me.
They're not deplorable.
He's making this man $5,000 a month.
Yes. 5,000 that you're not getting.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sure many of you were shocked, right? When you see that, you're like, wow. Did you really think that it was going to be that profitable, right? It's pretty insane when you think about it, right?
Right.
I mean, I'll be very honest with you guys. I don't get that many views a month. In an average month, this channel probably brings in 600K views these days. You know, some months we spike. When we have a busy month with games, I'll get 700, 800K views. I rarely hit 1 million. I couldn't even tell you the last time I had 1 million views. It's probably been years.
Baby.
So,
Sound like
I
a
want you to
fucking
think
baby
about
right
this.
now.
A person who is literally, literally shitting on me all day, making shit up, defaming and slandering me, is making $5,000 a month doing it. And he's also getting more views than me. Well, the first thing that I want to say is, I'll acknowledge this. He's getting more views than me. And he's making $5,000 a month on ad revenue. Now, by the way, he outright made a point. He says, I just want you guys to know, in the month of July, I did not live stream. So there is no super chats included in this. That revenue total is solely based on ad revenue. That's what he said. Now, I don't know if he has memberships, because memberships also would be involved.
No, it literally says ad revenue, moron. Stop.
I mean, for a channel that's bringing in 1 million views a month, you would think he has members that are paying, correct?
Doesn't matter. The revenue is not total from every source. No, it literally says it's from ad revenue.
He's bragging, saying, look, I brought in this many views. I didn't even stream. This doesn't even include super chats.
No, he does stream.
So his argument is that when I say
he does
things
stream.
like, oh, well, you see, YouTube ad revenue isn't that good. You can't really make a living on it.
That's right, exactly.
Well,
this.
Bill, I'm bringing in $5,000
yes, exactly.
on ad revenue.
Now he gets to the point.
You could definitely make a living on it.
Yes.
Well, first of all, Duty.
Yes.
Like I said, I bring in around 600K.
Yeah.
Which is about half of what you brought in July.
Yeah.
So my ad revenue would be about half of that.
No.
You understand?
No.
Right?
No. It's not. It doesn't work
So,
like
yeah,
that.
you're
No.
bringing in the
No.
amount of views that
No.
I'm
No.
kinda
No.
bringing
No.
in.
No.
You can't
No.
make a
No.
living
No.
on
It doesn't
that,
work
right?
like that.
I'm speaking from experience.
No.
That ad revenue has plummeted.
No,
There was
you're
a
wrong.
time
You're
when I could
wrong.
bring in
If
1
you're
million
not
views a
suitable
month,
for
I
ads,
would
if
be
you
making
have
like
a lot of
8K a month
views,
on
a lot of
average.
channels that get
Understand that?
demonetized
That was before
or
the apocalypse.
restricted.
The apocalypse changed all of it.
No,
That's the
no,
point that
no,
I've been
no,
making.
no, no.
So many people had to change the way that they make
No,
content.
no,
me
no,
included.
no, no.
I have to now take super chats, tips, and by the way, I got a generous tip. I promise you, I will shout this out. I just don't want to lose my train of thought.
Got another tip, of course.
So his point that, oh well, Phil always says you can't make a living on ad revenue alone. He's lying.
Yes.
All right. Is valid if you're him. All right. But there is a point that I need to make. You know, he made 1.2 million views in July, and literally every one of those views is my view.
Oh!
Like, you understand, correct? Dude,
listen,
I just have to
your
feel this.
views.
You understand that those are my views.
What?
Because your content is titled Debunking DSP Lies. Your content is literally tagged #DSP, #DSP Gaming,
Oh my God.
DSP Throwback. People are searching for me, and then they find
No.
you.
People are
You
searching
game
for
the
hate
system.
videos because people
Show up
hate
in
you,
search
dumbass.
first. But those are my viewers.
No.
You get that, right?
No.
I mean, even guys like Kino Casino
No.
who are watching clips and stuff, they're watching your clips because you're what comes up in search first. Because you gamed the system. You didn't come up out of nowhere. People
Game the
really
system?
like your charismatic personality.
Pe-
and that's
people
how
think
you won
Duty's
over
chill.
viewers.
That's why
You
he
won
has
them over
followers, dumbass.
on my
Are you
back.
fucking? Oh my
You
God, dude.
understand that? Every
My
single view you have on your
land.
channel is my view. Now,
My
I don't get paid
land.
for those views. You do because you're a
my
scumbag.
Oh my
and you
God.
monetize slander, defamation, and hate. But those are my viewers.
Oh my God.
So
They're
I
not.
make 600K viewers in a month, but then I also have your 1.2 million.
No, he
views.
doesn't.
So I actually make 2 million views in a month.
No, you don't.
I mean, we could do this with many different channels. We could go
No.
to each detractor's channel
No.
where literally the
No.
only content they're getting
No.
is off of me, and we could keep adding on to the views of my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't
Where we
work like that.
continuously do this and stack it up.
Doesn't work like
Now,
that.
The very funny part about all this is if I were to stop making content, you know how many views Duty would have? 0.
No,
He would
doesn't
have
work
0
like that.
views. Because the only reason anyone watches his content is me. whether you like me or hate me, undoubtedly, the only reason anyone tuned into Duty Streams is because of Darksyde Phil. The moment that DSP is gone, you're gone.
Oh my God.
You're nothing. You're a parasite eating off of me. You understand that? There's no value to you or your existence on YouTube.
Oh my
You're
God.
just another symptom of a broken system that only factors in the law, but not morality.
Oh
if
my
there was
God.
a morality system on YouTube, your ass would have been wiped and flushed.
Phil, the fake Catholic,
an immoral system that doesn't care.
the fake Catholic,
and that's
Phil,
the only reason you have any purpose
has morals
on this
over
website,
you. Are you
okay?
fucking with me right
continuing
now?
on, the funny part is with all of this isn't even the self-felt part that I'm talking about.
The self-felt is you
The
talking about
self-felt
how
here is that
religious
for
you
those of
are.
you who don't know, Duty has outright said over and over and over that he only does this channel because it's fun.
Yes.
He doesn't need the money.
No,
He
he's
said
retired.
This is not him making fun of Darksyde Phil for financial gain.
He's
In
retired.
fact, that's not a stake in it. It's
Do you
not a
not
big
understand
deal.
retirement,
For him,
Phil?
he's doing it on principle.
Do you not
as a
understand
hobby for
retirement?
Fun. You know what I'm saying? Like he said this over and over in his own content. All right, but he makes $5,000 a month on a slow month without super chats. You really, honestly, want me to believe he's not making content about me because he wants to make money? He said this before.
Come
Outright said this.
on. Come
As they say,
on.
press X to doubt. The man who makes $5,000.
Oh my God, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, Mine
every
Hive.
month he makes $60,000 a year, but likely more because he also has super chats and other things coming in. So he probably makes 80 grand a year.
Oh my
shitting
God.
on it. All right, but I'm not supposed to believe he does it for money.
He literally
Alright?
doesn't
Well,
need to
Duty,
do any of
you
it for
just
money.
made the biggest
He's
mistake of your life.
retired.
You want to know why? Because now you've been exposed. We all know what you supposedly make, but you claim you don't need it, right?
Yeah.
So, since you're not a hypocrite, since you're better than me, demonetize your channel.
Oh my God, here we
This very moment
go.
that you're watching this, because I know
Here we
you're
go.
watching it,
Phil, demonetize
disable all
yours,
advertisements
motherfucker.
and kick yourself out of the partner program.
You do it.
Right now.
You do it. You do it,
If you
Phil.
don't, you're a fucking liar.
You're a
a
fucking
degenerate
liar.
Hypocrite.
You're a
Everything
hypocrite.
you've said and done is worthless.
No,
So,
it's not.
Here's the thing.
Nah.
I make a living on YouTube.
This is
I've already told you
seething
guys,
and
I need
coping.
monetization. I need support.
This-
is how I make my living. I
this
pay
is
my
seething
my
and coping.
bills, how I support my family. This is my job. Yes, I need the
A
support.
job. Yes, I need
Okay?
the money.
I'm not lying about it.
You
I
are.
do it for fun. I actually did YouTube for 2.5 years before you could even monetize gameplay videos.
You are a
If I were
fucking
to
piece
become
of shit,
rich,
Phil.
Like, let's say I won the lotto. I would continue to
No, you
stream,
wouldn't.
but I would absolutely not.
Bullshit.
content.
100% lie.
Okay? Because I wouldn't need to. If I
Phil,
won the lotto, I
Phil,
don't
you're a
need to
liar.
come for the
We
rest
know
of it.
you're a
All
liar.
right?
We know you're a liar.
saying you're affluent. You're good. You're set. You're good to go. You don't need the income. You're doing it for fun to make fun of me. You will demonetize your content
No, he does-
immediately right now.
Oh my God.
Turn off all monetization on Duty streams this very moment, or you are
Exactly,
the
if Phil
world's
does
biggest
it too,
lying
but Phil
fucking
will never
hypocrite.
do it.
And there is absolutely, positively no way you can spin that in another way. You self-felted yourself when you showed your analytics.
He doesn't understand felting.
Incredible,
He's using it
brainless
improperly.
Why would you do that?
It's
Did you
super
not
annoying.
think that this is going to blow up in your face?
It's not blowing up in his face.
You're so stupid.
You're so
This is
stupid.
what I mean. I don't
You're
have to
insane.
lift a
You're
finger.
actually stupid.
He did it to himself. I literally didn't have to lift a finger.
The finger! I didn't have to lift a finger to fail you.
All right, well, actually, now let me get this back to normal size.
Yeah, read your fucking tip, you monkey. Read the tip,
There we
monkey.
go.
Read the tip, monkey.
Folks, it's been a heck of a show.
Read it.
And
You
I
didn't even read
appreciate
the
you all
tip.
hanging out with me
You didn't even read the
for
tip.
all these segments. I hope
You forgot
enjoyed
the
it. Now
tip.
I can't get it to center, which is bad.
You forgot the big tip.
There we go.
The guy who gave a big tip
I know it was
being
not my normal
ignored.
format of show, right? It was very different, but I hope you enjoyed it. I had quite a lot to say.
He
I
ignored
just
the
want you
guy
to
with the big money,
understand
dude.
that literally, not one of my shows will be like this in the future. Like, not every show is going to be there. It's just so much stuff just happened together at once that I absolutely felt the need
Felt the need.
to do all this together. All right, and I hope that you guys, you know, understand what's going on. All right.
Yeah, this is seeding. This is hardcore seeding. Hardcore cope and seed. Like, hard cope and seed.
Okay. So, thank you for watching. Now I have to do a lot of shout-outs because many of you just contributed during that segment. Here was the funny part. Someone in chat just said, well, Duty usually says that if you would demonetize all your content, he'll demonetize
There you go.
mine.
There you go.
This is my job. This is my living. It's also my
Then don't
passion,
ask him to
but
take
it's
off
also
his
my
shit.
job. No one's going to lie here and be like, yeah, I don't make money doing
Then
this.
don't
Yes, I
ask
do.
him to demonetize
That's why
his
I have to
stuff,
work 6 days a
stupid.
week, 'cause this is my job.
Don't
You
ask
do
him
it
to
6 days a week
demonetize
because
his
you
stuff,
like
dude.
it.
The
You
fuck?
actually dislike me so much that you're just hate watching and making toxic content 6 days a week. All right? But you do because you like it.
Yeah.
Not because you're making $60,000 to $80,000 a year. Duty, you're a liar. It's time to flush the Duty, folks. I mean, you could go play with Duty if you want. You could go play with Duty as much as you want, right?
Scat,
But
man.
The bottom line is he is not going to
I'm gonna get that next time, I
demonetize
swear.
his channel. He is a liar. He is a filthy, dirty, fucking
Filthy,
liar.
dirty.
And will never do that. He's doing it for profits, or else he would demonetize his channel immediately. And people are telling me, looks like it's still monetized.
Oh my god. I think Phil's
And by
about
the
to get
way,
fucked here.
Just so you guys know, I do not condone anyone taking any action against Duty.
Oh my god.
I don't want anyone doing anything mean, toxic, or bad to him whatsoever. As I said, the difference here when I do this kind of content is that I don't wish anyone harm. I do not want anyone trolling this man.
That's the difference?
I don't want anyone doing
That's the
anything to him.
difference, he
Let him
says?
self-implode. Because
Are you
he will.
fucking
He already
serious?
has. And of course, undoubtedly, he's going to make more content based on this.
Yes.
It's just going to dig him deeper. In fact, I'll even say this.
It's not gonna dig
Every
him deeper at
single
all.
piece
Come
of
on.
content that he now makes about me is literally him just digging the hole deeper. Because he's admitting he
God.
needs to keep making it. He needs to keep making the money because it's still monetized.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay? There you go.
There you go.
Period. All right? Anyway, so that's that for that.
No way.
And by the way, one other thing. Do not.
Well,
do
no,
any
I know
toxic
what you mean, yeah.
Actions towards this man's channel or anything
It's,
like that. I don't condone that because now, you know, you
It's
have
pretty
people,
fucked
idiots, and
how
they go out
many
there and
of
they
the
try to do
dents
stuff.
actually
So
go there.
Do not do that whatsoever. All right? He is making content
pretty
within
fucked,
the
if you
rights
ask
of YouTube. YouTube says the content's allowable. It's allowable. I don't agree with the content. I think it's insanely painful, toxic.
Painful.
Exist,
Insanely
but
painful
you
and
do it,
toxic.
right?
Oh my god.
So there's nothing I can do about that. Do not pay attention to the Duty. The worst thing you could do is to jump in the toilet and play with the Duty.
Scat, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
Scat, man.
The best action is to ignore the Duty. It smells.
man.
We want it flushed. The problem is there's so many other turds jumping in the bowl with him. It's clogged and it won't flush. The less people that jump in with Duty, the better. Because eventually, when it dwindles and goes down and down and down, and people stop paying attention to Duty and playing with Duty, we'll be able to flush it.
Any
It'll
more,
happen
Phil?
naturally, trust me.
Any more? Say something
Okay.
scout related again.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout outs.
Wow.
I received.
I have received very
You need
generous.
to make this full screen.
$500.
A super chat from Cincinnati Harry. Next goal, we got to get King DSP on Joe Rogan's show. I don't think that will ever happen, but thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
We'll
get him
share
on
with
Joe
a €10
Rogan.
Super chat.
Get him
Duty
on Joe
has a
Rogan.
monetary interest in lying about
They
Phil.
both have
Cannot
the
trust
same
this guy
like
because he's a scammer.
intelligence. Get him on Joe
And
Rogan.
Eric just did a $5 Canadian super chat. Can you just copyright strike him? No, you cannot. There's no grounds to copyright
Fake
strike someone on
copyright
YouTube.
strike.
YouTube actually considers it fair use, so you cannot copyright strike. It would be a gross abuse of the copyright system, and I'm not going to do that. I refuse. I've had that done to me.
It is.
And it's really messed up, and no one should be abusing YouTube's copyright system whatsoever. It's really messed up thing, and I do not condone it whatsoever, okay? So don't do that. I don't want anyone, like I said, I don't want anyone taking any kind of a action against the man, all right? And I appreciate you guys who respect that wish. If you do go and do something, it has nothing to do with me. I disown it. I
disown it.
Completely condemn it. Do not take
Condemn
any
it.
actions
I'm gonna
against
give you a
him,
high
all right?
five in my
We're better than
secret
him. You
Discord.
understand? We are better than him. We don't need to.
The dents
to
are
do
better
anything
than
for that.
Duty.
He's going to destroy himself.
You sure about that?
It's a matter of time.
You sure about that?
Okay. My RGBs have malfunctioned, and I don't know how to get them to reset. Oh,
No.
I just got them to reset. Never mind. But
Very
my
chill.
RGBs had a malfunction. It happens. Okay, that's what I was doing. All right. Let's see here. I received an insanely generous $100 tip from Bohi Pants, who says, enjoying your stream. Hail to the king. Thank you so much, Bohi Pants. Wow. $100 tip. Holy crap, yes, that blows the king's coffers apart. If I can find the $100 tip animation, there it is. I couldn't find it. Time for a celebratory dance.
He's literally
Be sure to
dancing
trackers
for
when
money.
you clip the show. To show my tips total there below because I felt it you.
Money
Oh,
gets
you
him
stupid
so
fucks, I just felt
fucking.
it
I'm
you.
just bringing the volume down. His
Oh my god.
his little money rants
Good lord, these people are dumb.
that he goes on
People,
whenever
oh, you guys want the
he
light
gets
show?
a
People are
money
saying,
buff, a big
all right, I'm
money
gonna
injection.
forewarn everyone.
It's disgusting.
I'm going to do a very quick, like 10-second light show for celebration, but some people are saying it actually triggers them, like it's like a strobing lights. So if you have like epilepsy or problems, please look away for the next 10 seconds. Thank you all so very much.
Fuck you, people who can have seizures. I got $100.
Podcast.
Fuck you.
Ginormous celebratory contributions all around. What a show. I told you it would be my biggest show ever, and indeed, I believe it has been. We've never had this many viewers before. This level of support is absolutely outstanding. Oh, to show my tips total there below because I felt it you. Oh, you stupid fucks, I just felt it you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good lord, these people are dumb. People, oh, you guys want the light show? People are saying do the... All right, I'm going to forewarn everyone. I'm going to do a very quick, like 10-second light show for celebration, but some people are saying it actually triggers them, like it's like a strobing lights. So if you have like epilepsy or problems, please look away for the next 10 seconds. Thank you all so very much for your support this morning on the Level 1 podcast. Ginormous celebratory contributions all around. What a show. I told you it would be my biggest show ever, and indeed, I believe it has been. We've never had this many viewers before. This level of support is absolutely outstanding. Thank you all so very much. Please look away again. I don't want this to bother anybody's eyes, but I swear I will turn it back to normal in just a second. Once I find the leaderboard and update it.
Oh my god.
This is Bohi Pans with the biggest tip of the day.
This is quite literally disgusting.
And we are up to $250 in tips and climbing, and I haven't even booted the game yet. 12 streams in a row that we have crushed the goals. Thank you all. All right, let me go back to normal now because it's probably going to bother some people.
Yeah, this is good bait.
Okay.
Prime meat.
It's more yellow. I want
fleshy cuts.
There we go. To match. There we go.
What's up, Nara?
All right.
You're missing the end of the shit
show. What a show, folks.
It's been fucking terrible. I want to die now.
So, some more shout-outs. Garrity did a super chat. And he says, do you want to do every side quest and face every boss in Wukong, or are you just going to go with the flow if you find them?
It's been bad.
It's cool if not enjoying the story. I want to do what I find, all right? Now, if there's, like, critical, important, notable stuff that I'm blatantly missing, and it's just as simple as, hey, Phil, you went the wrong way, go back and check out this little thing, then I'd like
Are
to
you
do
down
it.
to play
Like,
something
example,
tonight?
That was
Nara?
right near the two
something
rat boss members,
could be
the king and his, like, son or whatever. There was
could
a
be a
door after I
DSCP
beat
game,
them,
could be
and so you need
Darksyde.
items to open the door. I didn't have the items at the time. Maybe I'll have them eventually. I'll be able to go back. I just opened up a secret area at the point where I fought the tiger
I'm
Vanguard,
curious about going back.
I just
see what
opened
it's
it.
like
We're gonna
now.
do that today. That's what we're starting. Is this optional dungeon at the Tiger Vanguard? That's what we're gonna be doing first today, and then go from there.
I get you.
Okay?
I get you.
But yeah, I'd like to know if I'm missing critical stuff, but only if it's like a big thing. I might find it on my own too, right?
I'm probably
Please
gonna
don't
try
just spoil
Darksyde
all
tonight.
along,
Just
you know
see.
what I mean?
See what
Cheetos
it's
Dust
like.
Crusader just did a super chat. Can't you add a claim, like add an ad in his video that is using your material, like the other people do with copyrighted material? Wings does it. Enjoy the $2. To my knowledge, it's fake. That's not real. The only way that you can claim content is through like a major partnership company or network.
Darksyde? No, Darksyde is full release.
So, for
And
example, when I was
open
with
beta, if
Shinema
you're talking about
many
SCP,
moons ago
yes,
as a
open
partner
beta.
network,
It got one
they
update
had
like
the
a
ability
couple
on
months ago.
YouTube to
I haven't
claim
tried
other
it out
people's
yet.
content. If I was uploading content under their umbrella, they were considered the parent company
Vermintide
network, and they could claim
has
videos.
a versus
Okay?
beta right now.
I have no ability to do that, to my knowledge. All I have is a copyright tool that I
So
can copyright
you could
strike
play
people.
as
That's it.
like
I don't
animals
have
or creatures, whatever.
another tool to do
Fight off
anything
other
else
players as they
besides
try to
it.
do the mission.
So anyone who's saying that, I don't know where the hell they got this magic tool to ad claim other people's videos. I don't have that ability, and I've been around for 16 years. You know, DSP Gaming has been around since 2010, so 14 years. I never got it. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe there is a way to do it.
Fucking weird.
I have no clue how you would do that. I don't know. You know, when my videos get claimed, they get claimed by networks.
Yes, I
and stuff.
agree. 100%.
You know, like someone will have a video that I watch on the React show, but then the video doesn't get claimed by the person whose video that is. I get claimed by like a network will claim it. And then I'm just like, oh shit, I guess I can't monetize that video because the network claimed the video or whatever, right? So that's to my knowledge, that's how it's set up. You know, maybe it is Wings under a partner contract with someone and they're claiming stuff on his behalf. I have no idea. You would have to talk to Wings, but I have no ability to do that. Okay?
That's Snort.
So thank you for that. And Double M says you really need a soundboard for stuff. I would like to get one eventually. I do have a stream deck, but it does not work with my current capture streaming PC, which is over 10 years outdated. I need to get a newer one that has like current Windows.
Oh my god.
And my wife has that. She has a Windows 10 PC that I can even upgrade to Windows 11 if I want. But I haven't had a chance to do the migration. Like I was supposed to migrate first week of August. To
It
her
doesn't
PC,
take weeks
and then all this
to
crazy
do.
shit started happening. People donated a camera. People donated a gaming PC. I went on Kino Casino. That blew up. Then I started doing all
Oh
these
my
games
god,
and new
dude!
content.
You could set
And
up
all
a
of sudden, I'm
computer
doing
in like
co-op
an
React
hour
with
or
those
two.
guys. Everything's
The
blowing
fuck?
up. And for me, wow. You know, I don't have time right now. I can't. I'm so busy right now with content every day I'm putting out. I just don't have time to actually do anything like that. You know, that's something that will take like a couple days of me migrating data over and getting everything configured.
Days?
So eventually I will
Oh
probably
my
have a
god.
soundboard program
2
that I can pull off of, like my
days?
stream deck. But right now I can't do it. Okay?
Oh my god. Fucking nuts.
Okay.
You're done with your pre-cope
All right.
Comcast?
Anything else you guys would like to chat? We're already late. We already went over time. And I'm thinking that we should basically end the show.
Yeah, but you got
and,
money, so.
And we should get to gameplay. Fair enough. And by the way, just so you know how my life works, I don't interrupt my schedule or stream or gameplay for anything. So, like, for example, if Keemstar were to DM me today and say
He
something,
doesn't
I'm not gonna read it
interrupt
now.
his
I'm
streams for
streaming.
anything
You know,
except he
if
just
we
went
choose usually
over
tonight
10
when I'm done
minutes,
with my
15
work day,
minutes,
then I will
20
sit
minutes
down
actually in
and read
his
and see if he had anything to say.
pre-stream.
And go from there. But you know, that's it. I do not interrupt my streaming schedule for that kind of shit at all, which is exactly what he was expecting me to do when he was offering me a place on the Loud Cow podcast, which I wanted nothing to do with.
I refuse, mine I've.
Maybe,
I'm going
maybe
to
I'll
suffer
look at
through
it
the
later
terrible
today and we'll see.
quality
Maybe I won't even get
in
to
order
it,
to not
you know?
give Phil a view.
Who knows? All right. So, folks, I think that's it. Let's end the show. Thank you all for the tremendous amount of support. We got memberships. We got gifted members. We've got super chats. We got over 300 likes and still climbing. And, of course, exceeding the tips goal, crushing it again. What a shocking surprise. But, again, I'll just say this. Do not expect every single podcast to be like this. Today was a special case where we had, like, so much shit going on at once that I was like, I'll do it. I fully expect tomorrow will be a much more calm podcast. All right?
But
it's just funny because people are like, oh, is it really the level 1 podcast anymore? Aren't you at level 2 by now? I could be. Easily I could be above level 1. The thing is, I don't want to be. I love being here. This is a great place to be. To be firmly with your 2 feet on the ground, being a realist, being a normal person with an awesome...
No, I'm stopping it. That's too much. That's literally too much. So, highlights. He still doesn't know what felting means. He still believes for some reason that everybody loves him. He thinks that a sarcastic apology from Keemstar is worth making 30 minutes of shit content. He's going to have a 3-way with the Kino boys, which, you know, wouldn't be the first time. and he's still riding on fucking cloud 9 because of all these stupid donos, all these whales. So the recap is that he still sucks. Nothing is new. And we're still waiting on the potential Kino attack, if you will. I personally think the Kino boys actually want to fuck Phil. I don't think it's a joke. But maybe it is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nada, Mine Hive, thank you both for being here. Anybody else who was chilling, I really appreciate you. These are fucking tough, so it's hard for me to bear Phil for, more than 10 minutes without doing something else. That's why you'll always see me play a game, because otherwise I'm just going to get pissed at how fucking stupid this guy is. But appreciate you guys being here. Hope you have a good afternoon. I'll be streaming later on, probably some Helldivers, feeling Helldivers. So yeah, probably what I'll do. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Have a good afternoon.